see him play with day in and day out. I think. Oh no, this is Joker. That's why. Ha! Let's do this. Joker versus Raptor gets that magnetic blast, goes in, but Nova gets out. Sentinel's gigantic body took too many of the hits, and now Nova is going to put the hurt on Magneto. Gets the kill with THC. Okay. Probably still has time to drag tag in Nova and set up the mix-up. Goes for just the air dash button. Decides to play the far game against Iron Man. I'm not sure I like this because like both of them have drones, but I feel like Iron Man's ability to like counter in drones battles is potentially pretty scary. And now, oh, Nova survives with the pixel and human rockets available. Gets the hit on Iron Man and is able to use X Factor to avoid getting blown up by hard drive. Joker has plenty of opportunities to just like play away. Iron Man is regaining that red life, and just a few kicks in. It looks like Raptor is being very conscious and cautious, not over summoning assists. Oh, is the head gonna get caught? It did, but Nova got out. Hard drive just blows up sometimes, and it is unfortunate. But now, no hard drives are left, and being meterless dramatically impacts the neutral relationship here. There's also the challenge of, oh, invest the X Factor, saw the button in the air, thought that there would be no hard drive, made the correct read, and was able to get the hit. But now, Raptor's Akuma gets out. He only needs one touch on both of these characters to kill them. So if he manages to win this neutral exchange, it'll be fine. But Iron Man with assists can be pretty obnoxious. Oh, and the overhead went the wrong way, but Joker, playing from East Coast and far north, did not have the timing for that immediate punish, and this time the overhead connects, and because Raptor's Akuma got to live, it looks like he'll have a mix-up available on Sentinel. Neutral in this match is particularly interesting because, like, Sentinel's buttons cover a pretty huge space, but his hurt boxes are pretty big too. And Zanku Hadoken, just like, it covers a lot of airspace. Nice work from Joker in taking the first game over Raptor in a close set. Oh, and with the throw is going to get the confirm into a TAC sideways, and you know that even, oh, the connection was too much to get the TAC infinite on, and with that, Nova gets another chance to live. Like pressing buttons on the way down, and no, pressing, not wanting to get thrown there, and wanting to get that hit with Dolphin Kick is very powerful, but the burst from Repulsor is just too large, too effective of a defensive tool to counter those options. And very nice job bringing Sentinel down from super jump height. Looks like Joker is just getting a ton of momentum here, putting in the work, getting rid of Sentinel with the Smart Bombs plus Disruptor. It was enough. Has X Factor available and immediately invested after one Repulsor Blast. This should be the end of Akuma. And Joker goes up 2-0 with the golden letters. So, okay, is Raptor going to be able to run this back? He has had a challenge fighting it against the power of Joker. The first game had seemed pretty solid in some respects, but then there was just a lot of challenge once it became the Iron Man pressure in the second game. Both of them are doing pretty well meter-wise, but health is definitely favoring Joker. And just like defensive use of Magnetic Blast, going in when there's already drone coverage and has that advantage, but not taking, oh, going for that force field and gets the happy birthday with it. Decides not to invest X Factor. Not sure how I feel about that. That human rocket could have been the end of Magneto, but Nova dies, Akuma is bleeding, and goes for that mix-up but does not get the confirmed bite. Sentinel, such a satisfying character to dance on. His hurt boxes are so big, and this time the X Factor's invested, but it drops. Gets the throw. Raptor is able to take good advantage of this, make sure to burn out Joker's X Factor, and has the incoming mix-up. What's he gonna do? Hits with the air jump H, and Looks like Iron Man is going to survive with the pixel for a moment, but now solo Sentinel versus Sentinel and Akuma. Ooh, I think it would have been reasonable to Hyper Sentinel force DHC into either ulti, Hadokens, or Beam there, because that would have taken off like half-life and he wasn't resourced to deal with it. But Sentinel and Akuma now, they have all the meter resources, but Sentinel's going to die. This leaves Joker in a good condition because incoming mix-up can be very hard. Oh, the command throw was dodged and the dive kick was connected. Nice job to Raptor clutching this out. Let's see if he does the combo that's enough to kill Sentinel. Oh, as long as he gets this knockdown properly into super, it's enough. Nice job to Raptor clutching it out, bringing this to 2-1. Pasadena rules are in effect.
Your toys will not defeat me.
So, is Nova or with Raptor's Nova, is he going to carry through the momentum that he had set up in that last game with Akuma? Or is this going to be, oh, the beginning of hits from Joker? Drones and Air H are just so strong, and that TAC, let's see, this time the internet connection does not destroy Joker's TAC, and he's able to get the confirm. This is fortunately a pretty fast TAC to animate. It does the damage at a relatively high speed, but oh, when it drops there is Nova. Oh, Nova got pinged just by that last little bit of it, and then investing all the resources to make sure that Akuma gets hit. Goes for the hard drive for the punish, and Akuma gets the confirm off of it. Great X Factor by Joker. Is going to seal this out, take out Raptor, but now it's 3-1. Thanks to Raptor getting on the board with that last game. It is no 3-0 set, and this is Pasadena rules. Another game is available. Does Raptor have what he needs to bring this all the way back? Gonna see. It seems like Raptor feels intimidated by Joker for the start of the round because he's relinquishing a lot of space. And I can see why Joker is very scary. I feel like with Tatsu assist available that he should be taking space because all of Joker's assists have dramatically more startup than Tatsu does. Ooh, got that crouching medium, was able to put in the work, but both of them are down to half-life. That ended up resetting, but okay, hey, sometimes that's how it works out. And hard drive gets the connection on Magneto, but he falls out partway through. This set, there have been so many instances of hard drive failing. It is very unfortunate for Sentinel on both sides. But now we have the Anchor Sentinel. Is this going to be enough to take? Did not get the confirm. Looks like Joker managed to get out and is dealing with a very large amount of X Factor time. But Raptor just needs one good hit here, then another good hit on Magneto, and will be easily able to build up the resources to convert a hit on Sentinel to a kill. So it's definitely possible, and that is exactly how it starts. As long as any confirm on the incoming mix-up on Magneto. Oh, just was using those armored buttons, but this time hits with the jump M. Doesn't need to use any resources, so now even though Sentinel's a full health character, second hard drive can win. Oh, but X Factor's used. Joker is able to get under, then go for the throw. Let's see if hard drive has errors yet again. No, this hard drive is better than what's going on with Kevin Ha's motherboard, so it ended up working out. Joker wins the game. If you want Kevin Ha's hard drive and motherboard and all the other pieces to be as good as what's needed for someone to win with Iron Man on their team, please let's see how these excellent players. And thanks to Shogun for resubscribing. 28 months? My gosh, you rock. Thank you for supporting the Ha Avengers in Wednesday Night Fights. Morrigan's getting started, has access to just so much movement. Rock is very willing to just take a large section of the screen when it is given to him, and has been getting a lot of value with Sulfus. This time, Living Legend has not gotten to set up that much of the floor as lava yet, And as soon as I say that, he gets the confirm with Air S into an incendiary grenade and is able to get this hit on Morrigan, chooses to invest all 3 meters, and she is done. And because it's a level 3 and how it works, has an opportunity to set up that mix-up. Ooh, he's running that jam session variant. I love this team for Legend. I think that this is a team that lets Chris shine so much more, and I love seeing his Chris play. I love all his characters, and his Wesker is hype too, but just like the amount of support that Dante gives this team is so hype. Oh, but this time we are going to probably see how that Dante ends up performing, because Rock Mode is definitely killing this Chris. Gets the missile out there, and we're not going to get to see how this Dante plays because he got hit, and when Doom gets a connection, Rock is going to close it out and get rid of this character. Oh no, he goes for the snap instead, aware that Living Legend has much more experience with Akuma than he does with Dante. Rock with those smart decisions, getting rid of what he views as the larger threat, and now is going to have over 3 meters for follow my leads and other nonsense. Goes Fear Flame into the slow instead. Dante gets hit but is almost able to confirm and dives for trying to swing. Whenever a prop shredder misses, that is an opportunity to murder Dante, and Rock was very happy to take that opportunity. This dog has taken a Demon Hunter's life. So let's see how Living Legend adjusts. That felt very within range of possibility, but ended up just converting into a scary situation. Rock did a very good job at the beginning of just like taking space, but then that one jump S and incendiary was enough to turn the tables. Let's see if this time the ability to control space just lasts a little longer before things end up occurring. Oh, Astral, and he went for snap, but the snap did not reach, and the Dante string didn't turn into anything terribly substantial. But Rock's entire Astral was used with very minimal chip damage to Chris. There's actually just like more right after. Ooh, ended up getting a Shadow Blade up there, but immediately got the fly. Nice work to Rock, and using that balance of aggression and zoning, because Morrigan's in close buttons are also kind of ridiculous. People don't respect them enough because she functions so well from far away. But her buttons are fast swords that are really disjointed and hit all around her. Not just her jumping heavy, all of her buttons. Dante, though, got the hit but did not get the confirm, and missiles came out but didn't track quite well enough to kill Dante. Let's see if Rock has a confirm here that leads into a kill. Oh, he's doing the infinite! Okay, a few reps of the infinite. Nice work, Rock. 2 is more than I have seen folks get in quite a while, so okay. Rock showing the power of his character and his team, but already has Astral available. Dante's just going to get chipped out here. Sorry, Dante, this is not your day. But Akuma coming in. Last time Rock chose to snap this character because this character is terrifying. Let's see if Living Legend is able to show why he should have snapped again. Okay, goes for the Shoryu Rappa super and is able to get some chip damage with it and then go into X Factor for some pressure. It does not have any meter to punish things with Beam, so Rock is still relatively safe to throw Soul Fist, press buttons, etc. And especially with that Soul Drain in there, nice work to Rock, making sure to control the resources that determine the outcomes of the match. And now, X Factor is gone. The hidden missiles is going to get hit, and even after getting hit by missiles, Doom is going to lose down to an 1/8 of his life or so. Very nice work by Legend in capitalizing on that situation. Didn't swing, and Amy gets the X Factor. She gets thrown, and the confirm happens even in slow. Doesn't have anything after that though. Rock Mode gets the hit, should be able to get the kill here. Doesn't get the kill, but does have only 5 seconds remaining, and with that, Spear Flame is going to go up, pop Akuma for a little bit, but like there's just not enough time for Living Legend to close this out. His Akuma is scary, but it needs time to function. And with that, Rock is up 2-0. With him up at this amount, if he wins one more game, he's going to send Living Legend. Still a little cursed in my eyes too. So this time we see Wesker versus Morrigan as an alternative start to the match. Felt that Morrigan versus Chris was very frustrating, and now it's going to shoot some guns that have a teleport attached to them instead. Was able to stop some of her nonsense for a moment, but Wesker is already below half-life and is not in a terribly great situation to deal with her, even though he got his glasses off earlier. And because of that, Wesker is dead, Astral is activated, and Rockmo gets to throw out some shots to deal with this matchup that... And now, Chris doesn't have that jam session that he had to support him in the previous set. So, oh geez, sometimes it doesn't matter what your support is. If you're just getting your toes clipped by that Gold Star plus the stand light, Morrigan can be very hard to deal with her high lows when she actually has a way to force you to deal with them. But getting that throw confirm into the incendiary grenade, using level 3, I think this will be barely enough. No, not quite enough. And the X Factor is what's needed to make it enough. Nice work to Living Legend, knowing exactly how his resources function. Ooh, Rock had a moment of incredible vulnerability there, but Chris was still in the middle of an animation and an X Factor was already used, so didn't have the opportunity to turn that into a kill. At any point, Rock has access to follow my lead here. Ooh, tried to press a button on Wake Up apparently, and this is going to be X Factor used. But Rockmo gets to live. He has Doom and Ambi available. We've seen plenty of use of slow in order to take advantage of the matchup. Putting out some paper and gets the throw. With X Factor, the damage here should be reasonable. Ooh, but misses the hard knockdown. Because of that, doesn't get the Doom confirmed. Doom would have easily done the damage, had the meter, everything would be okay. But now needs to go back to fighting neutral, and one little bit of chip may be enough, but Rock's Doom, incredibly good movement, evasive, throwing out tools at angles that Living Legend doesn't have particularly strong approaches for, but then gets caught by that Zonku, and Zonku is incredibly good in the Doom matchup for many things, but Living Legend has that life advantage now. Let's see if he could hold on to it, because there's 20 seconds, or 20 Marvel seconds left in this game. And that Ami confirmed from Rock was almost amazing. Had the rosary going, and now with these missiles gets to continue putting on pressure into a throw. My gosh, Rock is ridiculous and gets the confirm on Akuma in a way that's going to build him a decent amount of meter while also getting the kill. Doesn't quite have 1 meter for neutral. The dog sacrificing her red life there for I guess preferred neutral against Chris, and also the ability to just like element the super and just waste a ton of time. And with that, it looks like Rock is going to send Living Legend to loser's bracket with the powerful 3-0. This was one of those 3-0, but it was close things. Like, Ambi was fighting at the end of that. Nice work to Rock Mode, and good luck to Living Legend in clearing his way through the shark-infested loser's bracket, as it gets scarier with him as the first entrant on face right now. But, I do not know what the plan is here, but I have confidence in Skrull. Oh, but it looks like Romora showing that there's an opportunity to get thrown. Goes for the dry tag into Tenderizer, has the knockdown in the corner. Let's see at what point snap happens, or if snap is even the preferred path. No, looks like Romora off of the drop is able to confirm into the side TAC, goes for the infinite with Morrigan. Oh, wow. Is going to be able to build up the meter to get Phoenix and kill off this Skrull? Looks like even though this isn't Romora's primary team, having the correct game plan and being a good player can just lead to so much value. Knows what the win condition is for how he wants to play, and invests properly to kill off Skrull, while simultaneously keeping his Morrigan fully resourced. Let's see if it's dry tag back into Skrull, or if he just leaves Morrigan on point. Leaves Morrigan on point because he doesn't need her for building meter. Oh, invests in Astral. I like this because even if a hit happens, the chances that the neutral leading up to the hit plus the snap plus the combo on Phoenix are going to build up at least 1 meter is very high. But Human Rocket almost killed Phoenix, and the X Factor got punished. before SkrullSpawn had made what was potentially a great investment, but didn't quite get the confirm needed, and just everything is going slightly wrong for SkrullSpawn. Romora doing an excellent work at salvaging situations that are incredibly threatening, making good decisions in neutral to take out what would otherwise be in incredibly bad positions. Oh, but he's summoning Phoenix Assist. That is one of the ways that you could lose this. Okay. Invest to level 3, has access to Shadow Servant, X Factor, and then do something for the kill. The something for the kill part was missing, but is in still a very good situation. Astral Vision versus Doom. Doom does not have X Factor. This is a very good position for Morrigan to be in. And with that, Romora takes the first game, going up 1-0. Okay, ends up clipping Romora out of the... That is a very strange interaction, my gosh. But looks like SkrullSpawn this time getting to get up some shield, is able to get some zoning on, but zone... Oh, hard read by Romora, going in, saw that SkrullSpawn was going to take to the air, and is able to get the command throw as a punish, but... He's already up to 4.5 meters. Summoning Phoenix Assist. Phoenix Assist is not enough and goes for that snap, but she already has essentially enough meter. Even if the hit happens immediately, it's done. And the hit does happen immediately, but not for SkrullSpawn. Romora manages to get that, is able to also do it with the side TAC, so SkrullSpawn has no meter to fight neutral with, and has to take on the entirety of Romora's team. Oh, got the hit on the opposing Skrull, but didn't end up confirming into anything. Dry tag was ready. What investment's going to go on here? Doesn't decide to invest anything afterwards. Still has only like a 1 3/4 meter. Skrull ends up dying when used as support, but SkrullSpawn still alive. Now is going to have 2 meters, but no Skrull, and I would rather have a Skrull than a third of a meter. But this is looking like a scary situation for SkrullSpawn. Oh, gets the throw, decides to invest X Factor, should get the kill while building meter here. Let's see what's the way that he intends to kill Phoenix, and then what he does for the Dark Phoenix mix-up. Kills, ooh, does not kill Phoenix, sets up photons, and ooh, there was a chance for Romora to just get the game there, but SkrullSpawn makes the decision that was needed, hits with the foot dive, and ties it up 1-1. Oh, and as Fetus is noting, Kevin's streaming setup got tried. He is using the backup of his work computer right now. Please donate to the link posted in order to help make sure that he has the tech necessary to continue streaming this game for us and making the opportunity for Marvel to get played. Looks like this time SkrullSpawn has done much more damage at the start and got the happy birthday, but did not confirm into anything. This should be the end of Romora's Skrull leaving the Morrigan Phoenix. And I like that the reset that SkrullSpawn went for there was one where Romora is in the air, because we saw in other situations that Romora would dry tag when he was at low health with the character, and I like that adaptation from SkrullSpawn. But Romora has 5 now, so we're going to see if they're... Ooh, he tried to snipe the Phoenix Assist with the Inferno DHC. That was smart, but didn't quite work out. If he had gotten the hit with it, it would have been that genius level play. Nice stuff to SkrullSpawn, but is able to get the hit on Morrigan. Is there a confirm here for the kill? Just stands there, has 2 meters left available. That is not going to confirm, but this might. Does not end up getting the hit. Morrigan does get the hit, however. He's going to kill off Nova and has an incoming mix-up on Skrull. But punishing the Tenderizer was what was needed. Throwing out some attacks, but looks like we're going to see there's anti-Phoenix tech that is available from Skrull. Let's see if he is, or if SkrullSpawn is able to take full advantage of it. Looks like Skrull's going to go down before he has any chance to do any kind of anti-Phoenix tech. And now SkrullSpawn, so no, 1 pixel, and gets the hit on Phoenix, but it does not convert. She is down to a 3rd life, and there's so much time on the clock that SkrullSpawn can't really just run away, especially if Doom gets hit. Photons is going to just get her to stop doing things for a moment. It hits something, she is bleeding, but there is no meter left, and SkrullSpawn just needs to deal with this. He's going to lose Doom and then have incoming with Skrull, and incoming against this character is not good. And that air dash into his own death. Romora goes up 2-1 against SkrullSpawn. Yes, I agree with Rock Mode that of all the characters to raw tag against, you don't want to do that against Dark Phoenix, because a lot of the things that she does will put hitboxes out that will beat raw tag. Her traps will beat raw tag, her fireballs will beat raw tag, her feathers will beat raw tag. So it's one of the things where you have to have a position where Phoenix is just like feeling terror and crouching or super jumping or something, and those situations mean you're probably pretty good to not raw tag anyways. And the TAC into Morrigan has been a strong element in the game that it happened previously. Looks like Romora is going to continue through with it and take out this Nova. This time as Skrull comes in, getting hit by Morrigan. Romora wants to steal some meter out of it, already has full meter, but it's like, no, I want you to have less. People who play Morrigan, I think that Soul Drain is a thing that is not super great for the game, but is incredibly powerful and a useful tool within the meta. So it's just, it is worth taking away opponents' resources when they influence how neutral is played in this game so much. Oh, very nice confirm from Romora. He often does a great job of figuring out what the timing is to space his jumps normals apart in order to get confirms at slightly above normal jump height, juggling someone on a situation where there was like footsies just above normal jump height. Nice work to Romora, going up 3-1. And looks like this time Romora is getting the hit with Skrull again. Are we going to see another TAC into Phoenix? Or I mean into Morrigan? No, going to see a stomp into Get Thrown. Let's see what the snap, oh, immediate snap. Didn't even take the time for the snap to, or do much more. Gets the hit on Phoenix, but she just starts swinging. There's no fear in Romora's heart. But maybe he needs a little bit more fear because immediately gets thrown. Went into the up TAC. That was a strange situation. But this time, throw doesn't get confirmed. Gets a happy birthday instead, which is better than the throw confirmed. Is going to choose to invest in the Inferno. I like it from Romora. X Factor's a little bit more question mark, but oh, okay, so now he has invested a very large amount of resources, and Human Rocket goes through things, gets the confirm on Morrigan, has X Factor damage still. This is a very, did not get the kill, but gets the reset, should be able to kill her without investing meter. Still going for a snap on Phoenix. I don't think that he needs to snap Phoenix, but gets the kill and got Romora to use the meter. That's a pretty important investment. Now is in a decent spot to take this match. Romora's Morrigan is bleeding. Gets the command throw. Romora has had some very good reads with the command throws. But throwing out some meteor smashes, getting the chip damage with it, and Skrull dies. Nova comes in. Can he beat both Skrull and Morrigan? If Skrull gets enough to just like meteor smash Inferno safely, oh no, that did not get the opportunity to play the neutral that was needed. This is going to kill off Skrull, and Morrigan needs to deal with an incoming, and SkrullSpawn has plenty of meter available. If she does an unsafe astral, he can punish. Oh, he's not even waiting, just going for it. Now this is looking pretty good for Romora. Oh no, not anymore. Got hit by the Dolphin, and because of that, SkrullSpawn stays in this, getting this to 3-2. Oh, and this time Romora getting that air throw, getting the confirm with the stand light, and TAC again. He's been very good with these TACs. He's gotten a lot of value. He's killed Nova off and has been in a situation where he has the 5 meters for Phoenix while getting the kill. So nice work to Romora, knowing what his win con is and then doing exactly what's needed to make it happen. But we've seen that SkrullSpawn manages to make a lot of good plays with all of his characters. So even with Nova potentially dying here, SkrullSpawn has 4 1/3 meters available. So he has a lot that he could invest in neutral in order to make a read and go for options that otherwise would be resource risky. Gets the jump F. And is there going to be a kill? A snap? Either like goes into the orbital grudge, and geez, that did so much damage against Morrigan. But everything dropped, and forced SkrullSpawn invested all these resources without getting a kill. This time Romora investing some resources without getting the kill, investing even more resources, but is in a great situation in neutral. Ended up infernoing before getting down to the ground, and now, SkrullSpawn's X-Factorless Dr. Doom needs to take out Romora's entire team that looks like it's just going to get the kill here. With that, Romora is going to take this game, sending SkrullSpawn to the losers bracket.
Player 1 wins.
I'll take good care of you.
Is that we have going on. Oh, it looks like some things that we may have missed from off stream. And we have Jibrill is running the some brown kid team, and Jint is running this Captain America TaskeMaster Hiryu. Gets the hit with that shield slash, and going to show that this is a character that could do some damage for America. Is this going to be enough to kill Wolverine? I think that with the follow-up, this is going to be enough to kill Wolverine. Missed the stab, and now Pixel Wolverine is left, and we know what happens when you let Jibrill have a pixel character and gets the hit with $1 million. Decides not to invest X Factor. I like just like letting it return to neutral. Oh, but it doesn't go as well returning to neutral if TaskeMaster gets to get in and get some hits. Like, Dante has an okay match against TaskeMaster, but I feel like TaskeMaster at mid-range can be incredibly hard for him because all of his buttons are just like, they're as big as Dante's are, which Dante isn't accustomed to, while simultaneously being much faster than Dante's are. So that there's a range that just gets incredibly threatening, but it feels like Dante can, with his vastly superior movement, is able to control a little bit more like the pace of when it gets to like which character gets to do what. Ooh, and is going to get this confirmed. Is Jibrill going to kill off TaskeMaster meterless? Gets it, and now Wolverine comes back in for that incoming mix-up. Nice job to Jint in being able to block it all. Has the opportunity, and Captain America still has full life. He's going to be able to get a guest super at some point and has access to safe DHC. Oh, speak of it all. Oh, it's double guest super? Gets hit by the level 3. Is Jibrill going to invest X Factor here to try and kill off Hiryu, or is he going to just let it be? Supposed to mix up instead, and Shinku this time catches Wolverine, leaving him at a pixel. But nice job. We've seen Wolverine get down to a pixel multiple times in this match because Jibrill does an excellent job of managing the life on his characters and was able to get that back. But Jint does a great job too. Gets that confirmed with Captain America and is going to be able to kill off Dante. Doesn't need to use X Factor to do it, so still has access to that for defensive uses. But the happy birthday from the Shoryu Super is going to catch them, and Jibrill shows that his Akuma can still put in the work, takes down Jint.
Player 2 wins.
So Jibrill going up 1-0. Really nice work to Jint though, like that was not anywhere near a one-sided match. Let's see who gets the hit on Akuma. And Akuma goes down to a quarter life, but Jibrill's footsie is with Wolverine, allowing him to weave around those shields, get the confirm on Jint's Captain America, puts in the hits. Is he going to be able to kill here? I don't think the kills... Oh, has another meter, should be able to get the kill. And Jibrill going into $1 million here. I'm not sure that was intentional, but even if it's not, it has the bonus at least of giving Akuma plenty of time to get red life back. So now he's already back to almost like half life. And Jibrill has the confirm off of that jump medium heavy airplay string. Going to be able to not kill here, but has the ability to reset. Oh gosh, Akuma is dead. And, oh, Akuma is dead and Dante is getting shot too. Oh no, Jint did not get the confirm that he desired, but that second beam into the angled arrows is going to kill off Dante. We're going to see if Dark Wolverine has this. Oh, goes into Ryu with access to the vertical arrows assist instead. Ooh, threw into the arrows, but because of that, it didn't have the standard knockdown situation. Dark Wolverine manages to get out, and it looks like Ryu is going to die for it. Is TaskeMaster going to survive the incoming? So many fast buttons. Nice job to Jint on his patience and swings when it is correct to swing. Brilliant work hitting this Wolverine, using the meter just to push him back to full screen. Still has, he's wearing down all of X Factor timing, and with just like a little bit more neutral play, has the potential to even just like chip him out or get a hit with shield skills. It is an amazing tool. Jint doing an amazing job with that clutch on his TaskeMaster, bringing it to 1-1. Jibrill is still confident with this team. One game doesn't get him to rethink things, but you've seen that Jint has the tools he needs to take on this brilliant player. Oh, but gets caught by the jam session into dive kick. Chooses to invest in snapping Ryu. I don't think I have seen many people snap Ryu, but looks like Jibrill has identified what his problem is, and that problem is like Shinku Hadoken taking out half of his team. That's it. Is still going to have Berserker Charge for the incoming mix-up, but TaskeMaster's gigantic buttons playing a role there in just like dissuading activity, has the hits, gets the throw on Wolverine, and has the confirm. Is this going to be something that could kill Wolverine? I think it's possible. Does he do the Tiger Knee or just the follow-up with Charging Star? Oh, because there was not the Tiger Knee setup, it looks like Wolverine got to live, and goes into Dante, DHC. One of the things about Dante is, even though he has some flaws as a character on point, being able to have an install DHC that's as good as Devil Trigger is incredibly powerful for anyone in the cast. They get to guess with some of their most useful metered tools, and then even if they're wrong, they still get to be okay, and their ally gets to be okay too. Just like incredibly good use of it. And then Dante with Tatsu Assist is obnoxious because it helps keep the situation of his worst case where his slow buttons are abusable. It just prevents that from happening most of the time because Tatsu pushes back so far and block. It starts up really fast. Its hitbox is really big. It's just like a very, very good tool for covering some Dante's weaknesses as a character. Oh, but swung into Captain America, and that was the read that Jint needed. Takes out Dante and is going to have the incoming mix-up on Wolverine. What does he do to try and kill this X-Men character? Goes for the cross-up and then immediately gets the throw, invests the meter. Wolverine goes down. Is Anchor Akuma going to do what's needed to take out Captain America? Gets the throw, but is not going to have the kill off of this. Akuma is down to very, very low life. Jibrill has played Living Legend and Zenpool enough times to know that it is correct to throw out that Shoryu super. Has the an opportunity, but now uses an Hadouken to finish off Captain America. Let's see how he leverages the remainder of X Factor time, because there's the balance of wanting to get advantage out of the resources that you have, while also being aware that TaskeMaster is the character that punishes people for being impatient very well. I think because of the combo that was done, he's not going to be able to kill TaskeMaster, but is going to have a life advantage. I'm not sure if gets the dive kick, and because of that, Jibrill clutches us out, going up 2-1 against Jint. Yeah, as Akuma noted, like Jint is just like a very fundamentally sound player. That the team he plays is not as resourced as some of the bullshit teams that most players play. But the way he thinks about the game and makes decisions is just very good. So just people could learn a lot from just watching Jint play and seeing when he makes decisions. And is going to lose Captain America though, because fundamentals are strong, but Jibrill also has very good fundamentals, and he is playing a stronger team, and we are going to see if this ends up panning out. Oh, I don't think that's quite it. It catches Akuma, but doesn't have the DHC for the kill. That was incredibly unfortunate. If the Shinku had just come out, Akuma would be done. Manages to get the throw on Wolverine, however, and because of that is going to be able to kill him off. Akuma's bleeding. Dante needs to deal with this incoming mix-up. It's just a meaty, but the meaty did not confirm into anything. But that shield skills, like, TaskeMaster's buttons are pretty scary. TaskeMaster's buttons are probably like at the level of Zero's buttons, except he just doesn't have as good movement as Zero does. But his buttons are huge and amazing and wonderful. We will see, ends up just like using the Shinku at the end, stalling out a little bit of X Factor time, has his own throw. Is this going to be enough to kill Akuma? Oh my gosh, it kills off Akuma and Jint ties this up 2-2. Nice work, Jint. So, Jint managing to block the relentless Wolverine pressure going on for a little while, but then really nice work from Jibrill, showing that he has an understanding of mix-ups with all kinds of characters, just like good use of pressure. But Jint's defense is incredibly solid. He has just been stably dealing with situations that most players would get opened up by repeatedly. But the thing is, even though he's been blocking it, he's lost 3/4 of his life, because a block jam session is still doing damage to you, a block Tatsu assist is still doing damage. But he gets the confirm this time with the Ryu assist, is going to be able to potentially kill off Wolverine here. Will he use all 3 meters? I think all 3 meters are necessary to get the kill. They are, and Jint invests all the resources needed, kills off Wolverine, ends up bringing TaskeMaster onto point, so that Ryu is in the anchor position. This time, footsies did not go as well against Dante, and Jibrill was able to confirm the situation, but didn't go into something that will kill TaskeMaster. Instead went for a reset on him. TaskeMaster has some big boy health, and getting things like that is not going to be enough to get rid of this character. And going back to neutral against Jint's TaskeMaster there does not feel like a great situation for Jibrill, but Tatsu has been able to get the catch. Let's see if TaskeMaster survives long enough to either get out safely in some way. Able to super jump, goes into angled arrows, which are going to not catch Akuma. It had gotten a little too high in the air before things happened, and Jibrill is willing to invest just like the single Zanku Hadouken, control space, make sure that low health character gets taken out. Oh, doesn't get the proper confirm there. And with that, Jibrill is going to get another hit, kill off Captain America, and has the incoming mix-up on Ryu. Throws Hadouken, but Jint... Dante is bleeding there, but no didn't have an additional meter for another Shinku available. And Jibrill just chooses to burn out tons of X Factor time by DHCing into Oh, there was the potential for that to go very badly for Jibrill, but just like burning out all of the X Factor time, just $1 million takes forever, and then he has the X Factor and the HC to make it safe. So now that there's only 15 seconds left in Marvel time, he goes for that Shoryu super, but very nice work on awareness by Jint. Knows that he could counter that with the Denshin Shoryu, but Jibrill too clutch, continues to put on the pressure, kills off Ryu. Oh, does not kill off Ryu. Do not give Jint an opportunity to live through this. And Tatsu into jam session is enough. Jibrill goes up 3-2 against Jint. How is this set so hype? My gosh, these players are playing amazingly. And a lot of the time, like, Jint has just been blocking so incredibly well against Jibrill's mix-up. Just like, he has a good read on what's going to happen. What Jibrill primarily has been getting open ups in like weird neutral situations. But very nice work to all the blocking that, got the light, but this is not a mashed light character. And Jint is going to just go into hypercharging star. Oh, and because he still has assist available, there's follow-up for this? Oh, went for the unblockable anyways. I respect keeping Jibrill on his toes there, and Jibrill not being quite ready for the character's unblockable tool, because a lot of people forget that, oh yeah, it's not just Firebrand and Viper that have unblockables. There's one built into TaskeMaster too. Dante throwing out a lot of crystal here. I like this adjustment by Jibrill, but I think that it's also a little risky because crystal and shield skills have a questionable relationship. But looks like Jint is going to be able to kill off Akuma. Akuma's been putting in a lot of work for Jibrill, so we're going to see if, now with Captain America back on point, if X Factor 3 Dante is going to be able to do the work needed for this team. Dante is one of the characters that's actually on Jibrill's main team, so he has plenty of experience making this character go, including in X Factor 3, is going to be able to kill off Captain America real quick, has a good incoming setup for TaskeMaster, and the cross-up was good. TaskeMaster goes down. Is Ryu going to touch the ground? Oh no, he touched the ground and hit stun. That was not, I should have been more specific with my question, because Jibrill just turned that into the victory he needed. Jint goes down to Jibrill and winners round 2, 4-2. Looks like we have BabaGhanoush on player 1, Joker on player 2. And BabaGhanoush backing off, Joker pushing forward at the beginning. It looks like Joker's actually running the Iron Man instead of the Zero against BabaGhanoush. I'm curious about this. I feel that BabaGhanoush's team is very good at managing a lot of these situations, but didn't manage to manage that one. Joker's going to get the hit, goes for the snap, realizes that he does not want to deal with Dark Vergil, and puts Vergil back in the corner, immediately invests the X Factor, is going to be able to get the kill without even, oh, it needs to spend 1 meter? Okay, 1 meter is fine. Still has 2 available to kill off Doom and Zero. Summons drones for the incoming, but doesn't really get anything. BabaGhanoush managing to get all the way away with Dr. Doom. Goes into Photon, should have Sogenmu available. Is Magneto going to touch the ground? No, Magneto is not going to touch the ground. He is going to die. And with that, BabaGhanoush taking back momentum, and this is a great way to take it back too. When X Factor's already been used by your enemy, and you still have access to almost 2 meters for neutral, and a little bit of the last bit of Sogenmu as well, this is a great situation for Baba. Invested the meter in neutral Sogenmu. Joker threw out an H in the air. Not sure if it was an attempt to play footsies or if it was an attempt to go for a throw break, but Baba had the punish on it, got rid of Iron Man as a result. Let's see what Anchor Sentinel is able to do. He doesn't have X Factor, but he does have 5 meters. Throws out the hard drive, and it connects reasonably. Isn't going to have the microwave connect, and with that, Zero gets the punish on microwave, and Joker is going to lose his Sentinel. BabaGhanoush decided to just go for the whole combo, even though he has X Factor available. I've heard him say that he has some challenges at times doing the lightning loops to the left, but looks like instead of going, and make sure that he doesn't need to. If you think you might drop something, it is entirely reasonable to shift things up and go in a different direction. Baba doing a great adaptation to finish that off. Oh, and the Zero getting started, putting in the pressure immediately, but it looks like Iron Man kept Magneto from going into blocks then there, and because of that, Joker was able to get momentum. But this is the second time where Zero was allowed to survive, and Zero surviving was exactly what the problem was last time. Joker had managed to get rid of Dark Ring. Oh, this time he got rid of Zero. Let's see if that changes the fate that Joker needs. Ooh, very nice work on those blocks. I think that was all auto block, but blocking the initial interaction into it seemed tough. BabaGhanoush has been very good about moving around with Doom to not get into particular trouble and then knowing when it's reasonable to get him out to another character, but is able to do excellent movement, sees what Joker's going to do, catches up to him and gets the throw on the opposite side of the screen. Very nice work by BabaGhanoush. And is going to take out Magneto using a single meter, has 3 available, but uses one of them for Devil Trigger, sets up that round trip. Let's see, oh, nice block by Joker. Manages to get out for a moment, but you don't need to get out for a moment. You need to get out until the string is done. And, went for a snap there, that's an interesting decision. And Hard Drive manages to just, like, escape the situation. Ends up going into a proton cannon. The missiles come out, but it looks like Iron Man does not get the confirm there, but neither does BabaGhanoush. And Iron Man's going to be within potentially chip range for what this character does in X Factor. Instead gets the heavy. The heavy doesn't need the chip. Manages to get the missiles to cross up, but now Hyper Sentinel Force is just going to put a tiny bit of chip on Vergil, and using the anti-Frankie G Infinite, gets the confirm on Vergil, immediately activates X Factor. Let's see if this is going to confirm properly on Doom. Very nice work to BabaGhanoush in blocking for so long, but you cannot block a throw. BabaGhanoush is going to get killed. Oh, no, he is going to clutch out the situation, takes advantage of when things drop, and because of that, Baba showing that you don't give up even when it looks like you're dead. Don't do the pause thing. Do the clutch thing, because there's the chance that a hard drive is going to drop or something like that. And BabaGhanoush is rewarded for sticking in it when the game looked like it was over with that win. Nice work to BabaGhanoush. So, this time going for a little bit more of a disruptor heavy game. And I feel like Joker's Magneto has been doing a lot to take neutral pretty consistently, but that as soon as his Magneto has been out, that either Doom or just like one of BabaGhanoush's characters is taking momentum. So let's see if this time his Magneto is able to close things out, or if one of his other characters is able to take the value that's needed. But BabaGhanoush with his Doom has been doing a good job of stalling, good job of moving when moving's the right choice, counter calling assist, and getting this confirm on Magneto with Rapid Slash. Very nice work, good poking with the butter gun. Should be able to kill for, I think, just 1 meter. Yeah, kills for 1 meter, but chooses to bring Vergil into Double Trigger for the round trip mix-up. Love it. Round trip didn't do anything there, but just like continues to throw out all the buttons that are needed. With that, X Factor is invested. Iron Man is going to die, and a Devil Trigger, or not quite Devil Trigger. Okay, back to Devil Trigger. Incoming mix-up on Sentinel. Sorry, Joker, blocking that is hard anywhere, and it is even harder at your MS. BabaGhanoush is going to send Joker to lose his bracket 3-0. I am going to have to hop off in order to play my match on.
Wiggle sword until it hits.
Yep. But Jam, Vajra, lots of different stuff going on here.
Okay, right now the match is starting. Looks like Isicera successfully gets their first hit. This should be a kill, unless there's accidental drop. A lot of kicking, a lot of punching. No parappa to rapper. Oh, miscalculated the damage output, but it should tap him. No, it doesn't.
Finger lasers.
That's unfortunate. She actually had the right damage output, but I think she just slightly underestimated it. Now she's going back to her patented, very defensive Morrigan fireball style. Artiztikk gets a second chance to use Vergil, but it just depends when she wants to, or he wants to put him back in.
Probably gonna wait till he gets 2 bars here. We're doing this neutral dance for now.
Still winning. Right now, Morrigan's the one bleeding and looking like losing health. But,
Confirmed though.
yeah, nice hit.
2-bar kill.
Decides to do
Oh.
nothing. Just to say, screw this, I'll just pelch it with more fireballs.
Art's gonna be able to DHC out though.
Oh, that was a DHC. Might be input error, who knows. Ooh, nasty mix-up. He's taking advantage of Dante's assist properties. Now we get to see Artiztikk gets to blow X Factor. Unfortunately, it doesn't. It gets cracked again, and it should be a death.
Easy 3-bar kill.
Very smooth from Isicera. It seems that Artiztikk needs to really be very careful about how Isicera comes and approaches him, because he tends to put himself in a very vulnerable situation that lets Isicera lock him down long enough to get a hit. This time around, Artiztikk managed to get his first blood, but it's not able to capitalize further.
Gets another hit.
Is that enough? No, it isn't.
Oh, Bajra barely misses. So Magneto and Jibrill gonna have to tag here. DHC.
DHC. Good idea. No, he blocks.
Was
Smart idea.
Of Morrigan, but the alright. Video game.
Don't think. Thinking's hard.
Thinking is very hard.
Smart players don't have enough range shells for that.
Gonna go into Astral here.
Defense.
It's gonna go into Swords though. And
He gets a hit,
Magneto
too.
gonna go down. Smart stuff. Lock down that Morrigan. Nothing to do. Misses though. That
Good.
ends with it. Actually, then it turned into a reset.
All intentional, we'll just say that.
Oh no, that's cheap.
The one hit of death. Should kill, right?
Good.
No.
Oh jeez, didn't go for Swords.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Nice.
Oh.
X Factor. Oh no, teleport.
Yeah, the mix-up got there. I was wondering why he wasn't going to finish the combo, but hey, worked out at the end.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if it would have killed or not. Am I still quiet? I've tried messing with my microphone settings. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Isicera with 3 MS living in the server.
Once again, working on her ability just to merge and become the singularity. Taking advantage of that.
Her in rock mode. And Baba. I think Baba has really low MS to the server as well.
Damn, I'm jealous. I'm always living in 56k like connections half the time. Oh, gets a hit.
Must be nice. Just like it must be nice to hit Morrigan and kill her in the corner here.
Yeah, you get extra powers if you hit someone with less MS than you.
Oh no, same mix up from last game, that same side stuff.
Last slash in.
Yep,
Don't
washing
screw up the comp
machine.
this time. And it's a death.
Nice.
Good job. Proving that the singularity can still be beaten. Artiztikk has 2 more matches to go if he wants to close out the set.
We're going up 2-1.
Taking really good control right now. Kind of curious to see what he's going to go for. Is he going to go for a kill or a reset?
Loops. I don't think we'll kill Magneto with that fast fall. Falls out.
Oh, he definitely made Dante bleed. Oh, made Isicera fall straight into the swords.
Vajra. Alright,
Poverty
cheap
mix-up.
mix-up coming in here. Same side stuff again. This
Oh,
time a
jeez,
little bit
both.
nice to get
That's-
the birthday.
That's going
The
to be fun.
DP super and the gun is gonna be an easy X factor here.
Yeah, Strider may be a ninja from the future, but he's pretty weak to guns. Yeah. And apparently Dune is too. Who would have known?
Nice to start turning it around here. Vergil coming in, landing, getting the play. Art choosing the X factor immediately, hitting that X factor into the happy birthday. But oh no, they're boofing. They're boofing.
Everyone's boofing. Is that what we're
They're
calling it today?
boofing. That's what it's been called. Oh no.
Good idea. Unfortunately, Vergil was too chaotic.
Yeah, that was some boof gameplay.
I had never heard about this term before. A boof? I'm
Yeah.
learning new stuff.
Just ask TA Wolf about boofing poffs, because that's what they're doing right now.
Just things happen.
Getting it started early here. No kill on Magneto.
Artiztikk did damage, but he's also dealing with like no meter, so he's gonna need to build that up rather quickly. A lot of people like using or burning meter really quickly with Vergil these days.
Yeah,
I don't mind
that offense
a zero.
started. Oh no, mistimed his mix-up.
Yeah, but that's what happens. If you lose your pressure, that means you're totally at disadvantage right now. And Isicera is taking advantage of that.
Yeah, bad matchup.
No meter, no safety issues, and they get to play pinball.
Dude's gonna go down here.
Vergil can't do anything still unless he gets a lucky, stinger?
Oh,
there's a
my
lucky stinger.
goodness. Dante bleeding here, but nice X Factor
Oh,
guard
God,
cancel
yeah.
punish. Holy God. Those
That
health
was
bars
good
are
timing.
melted. Great stuff from Isicera there.
Just
Keeping
poke the
himself
crap
in it.
out of him.
2-3 right now.
Isicera still fighting for a chance to continue in this bracket. And it should be smooth.
Oh,
I say that too quick.
Side switch.
Try to be too fancy. Nope. It's getting looking really messy right now. Dude, I never realized that how much red's going on makes this stage hard to look at. It's like a repeat of Bond Wonderland with white costumes. Oh, jeez. Yeah,
Oh,
that was a good mix-up.
overhead.
The only thing I can say that's good about this stage, that's fortunate, is that Astral Vision's way easier to notice. A lot of pokes right now. No one getting a full hit until Isicera finally lands it. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to continue the combo, so Dugan gets one more shot, but gets caught by the assist. Once again, Isicera has advantage.
Oh, no, that was scary.
Yeah, she's got to play very smart or get hit by a random Strider assist. Or a teleport. That works too.
Or should build a meter here. Will this kill Morrigan? Oh, no, goes for a reset. Ends up working out though. Magneto comes in, eats the round trip, but no convert, and both X Factors used. Now Artiztikk gets the better of it.
Yeah, Dante's going to have a pretty hard time.
And yeah, rough stuff there. As long as Art doesn't drop, he takes the
That's
set
it.
for the 2.
Never
but
mind.
Just like that.
Oh. Strider assist said no. Artiztikk takes the set, leading 4-2.
Good stuff to Isicera though, still in it.
Strong match. But as usual, we always appreciate any additional donations and help just to make tonight a little bit better for everyone. And now, as he started into the matchup, MOTHMAN definitely taking to the skies and trying to avoid Morrigan.
Rock punishing that Dark Harmonizer just right away. My God,
Yeah.
she's bleeding already.
Yeah, 50% health already. Not sure MODOK can get away playing this game because Rock is definitely sniping him get out. So it's just a question of is he going to bring out Morrigan again if he thinks the health is Morrigan could take another hit. Oof.
Oh no, MODOK's bleeding now too.
Yeah, I think MOTHMAN has to switch it up, but he might have to switch up characters or just let MODOK die. And he does.
Yeah, just like that. What, Morrigan close to 5 though. Oh, the soul drain into the up TAC? Snap off this? Yep, good stuff.
Yeah, that's going to be ugly.
Oh.
Gets away, has enough time, but still needs to buy a little bit more time.
Oh,
Nope,
great throw.
that's it.
Super off this?
Nope, not enough time.
No. Guarantees a 5 there. But that might actually hit. It does. Yeah, gonna pop her with the stuff on the screen. Not too
You
bad.
gonna jump out? Nope, she's just gonna let it rock and just say, I'm gonna burn you.
Great Rock slowing it down.
I don't know about that. Against things with projectiles that stay out so long, I feel like it makes it even scarier. Because the projectiles slow down too, if slowdown's out there. And you have like bullet hell version Phoenix. This gets ugly.
The mix-up. Mothman leaving Phoenix in. Healing Sphere getting a little bit of life there.
Definitely makes her a lot harder to deal with. Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
overdrive with Super. Yep, Astral. Set
Astral.
up shop here. Bad matchup for Doom. Rock's gonna
Now-
have to Doom out.
Never mind, gets
not
a
if he
throw.
throws Morgan in the corner like that.
And he's gonna have enough meter to follow my lead. So let's see what's gonna play out.
Gonna see a DHC and an Astral here.
No, no, follow my lead. It says fuck it. Both sides say fuck it. Now it's about an X Factor who can land around and hit first. So far, Marthman's having a slight advantage because the fireballs just go out and Phoenix is just that fast. But it could all be down if he runs into one of those fireballs.
X
Mothman's-
Factor running out for both players.
Time is running out. Oh, it gets a hit,
Super.
but disrupts it so the combo can't continue.
Oh,
Oh, this is still it. This is still gonna be a close match.
traps and healing spheres.
Yep.
This Dark Phoenix able to hold on to all this life.
Not.
Oh no, put that gets punished. Dash S. Oh no!
Nope.
With the meaty fireball.
Fireball in the face worked just as well. On the last second, too. Still a close match.
Game. Very, very, very
Yeah.
close game.
Good stuff. Alright. Both players resorting to their basic area to feel safe at. Yeah, this is just so weird because if Mothman continues to play this, eventually Rock is going to adjust and try to throw fireballs in areas are really uncomfortable, like right now.
Yeah, MODOK definitely like 5% already. More
And then he has
than
a... Yeah. Rock's been adjusting to MODOK's height, so she's just playing the fireballs in areas where she knows MODOK's going to be.
Ooh, no, baited the tag with no punish. But
Good tag out on Mothman now.
good job of hitting the Morrigan. She might actually go down here. Nice confirm with the Shadow Blade.
Yeah, Rock doesn't even need to worry about anything. He does chip out MODOK to death, and he'll have to take it because he doesn't want to sacrifice that resource.
Yeah, Phoenix gonna come in with 3.5, nowhere near 5.
I had to do an early X Factor. Oh, yep.
Oh,
Never mind, fireball spam, just killed it. Wasn't able to see that last fireball in the back that just finished her off.
Oops. Alright, good stuff to Rock. 1-1.
Even.
Rock's still doing a great job of punishing that Morrigan. It's just switching up the angles, like, okay, now I can punish Morrigan, okay, now I can punish MODOK. Nice.
Very
working with
good.
the empty blow there.
Sending a combo, lets it drop out because of Cold Star. Not really sure what Mona's going to try right now. Because those fireballs are going to come through her back.
We got Doritos. Going all the way up to the top of the screen.
Yeah, but I'm not sure just letting yourself take that free damage is great. Oh, try to go for S.
Falling S into the tag. Wait, which Morrigan got the shell kick?
It was Rox. Rox is Casual Friday Morrigan. Mothman's
Casual.
normal Morrigan. I remember it was someone coined that term a long time ago. Let's see. Wow, Mothman's being brave enough to call out MODOK assist even though he might die. But it doesn't matter anymore, and he gets to hit and finishes it off Rox Morrigan. Gets a little bit of pressure right now. Gotta make Doom go through hell for the time being until Rock decides to follow my lead.
Yeah, Doom gotta get out of the corner, and he does.
Almost has 2 meters though, so he's gotta be careful. Oh, never mind.
Brendan now, though, slow it down just a little bit.
Try to buy himself some more time. Manages to get MODOK on a random hit.
And now Phoenix is pretty much guaranteed. It's gonna be interesting to see what Rock does here. Gets the hit on Morrigan.
Yeah, I'd prefer to get a kill.
Well, time games?
Oh, I'm not sure timer scam is a strategy right now.
30 seconds left on the clock. The instant unfly from Morrigan, making everything safe. Attacking the MODOK.
Oh, but he gets a counter. That's a free kill. It was a good idea from Mothman, but he went a little too aggressive. Rock was able to see it. And he slaps him with the beads. Dang, just let it whip.
This timer scam strategy from Rock might be working out right now. Only 15 seconds left on the clock.
He gets one more shot.
Get another slow here.
14 more seconds left on the clock, so it's all up to anything.
Nice paper.
Yeah, paper stopped a little bit of aggression.
Oh, can he get the full thing in slow? Nice.
Yep.
Fine. It's fine. It's just.
How you feeling?
Fine.
How you feeling? Fine. Are you sure? I'm fine.
Mothman looking like he's gonna run away with yet another close game.
Yes, it is. That would have been pretty scary because if Rock got the throw and just did the timer scam, he probably would have got it.
2-1 right now for Mothman.
Both very close matches.
Back and forth set.
I was really doubtful, but it looks like Mothman is keeping making this work.
Ooh.
Because his MODOK just takes a beating for most matches.
Snap and nice mix up.
Oh,
Mothman.
Mothman was able to escape from the mix-up from Rock, but still isn't safe. So I think he's looking for a chance to get out. There it is. Nice sacrifice, MODOK.
Morrigan coming in with 4 though.
Gets a hit. There. Get some free chip / free meter.
Well, I'll have to play neutral for a bit here. No astral quite yet.
Also has to be very careful with his fireball calls. Phoenix is definitely very helpful to do fireball mix-ups or fireball pressure, but one bad call and you might die.
Definitely.
Oh, gets a Shadow Blade. Mothman wasn't expecting that. At this point, I'm seeing Mothman just willing to accept Morrigan's gonna die, but he probably should try to get as much damage as he can.
Morrigan gonna go down here. We do got the X Factor on deck for Rock, so if he gets a hit,
oh no! Oh, gets a hit. Wasn't able to commit though.
Scrambles, and oh my God, barely gets the 5. The bird gets to play, and my God.
Wasn't sure what to do for that follow-up. Decides to burn X Factor early. Don't know if that's going to be a great choice. Morrigan does look like he has a big advantage though. Oh, gets a hit again, but wasn't able to fully convert. Wow, Rock was able to burn out all that X Factor, so it might be a more legit match. I say that, and then he gets a hit.
Yeah,
God damn
it. Still can play without X Factor.
Yeah, she's still stupid strong.
Here. Oh no, got the meter with the fireball. Wasn't able to get the super out in time.
Doesn't matter. You get a trap, a free wall bounce.
One mix up here.
Gets a hit.
Oh my God,
that won't do anything though.
Yeah, needs to reset. Anything from Rock character here.
Yeah, Mothman has to decide between burning meter or doing something else.
That was wow.
Oh, gonna go for a slow. Not sure if that's gonna do much because that just means very slow fireball health.
Wow.
Just look at that.
Beads doesn't even beat out one of those.
Those things have a stupid high amount of durability. Oh,
paper.
She has to do something.
Rock, paper.
Yeah.
Paper or something. Oh no, Phoenix!
The right idea, but just didn't throw it out just in time. Maybe Whip would have worked. Who knows? But right now, Mothman. Oh, Rock got a match. I forgot about that. Right now, Mothman's still at match point, so Rock's gonna be fighting all the way if he can.
Yeah, Rock has to win 3 straight. We're taking down this MODOK early.
Reverse OCD-ish. Reverse Pasadena neutrals.
Nice mix on Morrigan. They're gonna get this early snap. Ooh! Oh, that was ridiculous. Oh!
Wow. That was a good idea, and then she popped out.
Good PAC.
I would just go
Rock
for
by
the
rock
kill.
mode.
I know you want the meter, but
Phoenix gonna get 5.
yeah, he's just gonna try like Phoenix Burn. Never mind, gets a hit, gets a combo. Probably he's gonna try
Overdrive.
for a TAC.
Side TAC?
He's gonna go for something. One.
Oh, optimization station?
Oh, just go for a kill. That works. Switch to Morrigan. No, just wants to burn the meter. Don't know about that because you're being dangerously close to dying.
Missed Plink there from Rock. Turns into a super.
Gets a hit again. Mothman demonstrating why Phoenix is a scary character, even if she's not dark.
We're blocking the TAC again, though.
Good swap out. As Phoenix get a little bit more health. Mothman definitely has to watch out for follow my lead, though. Rock's going to be definitely doing what he can to build up the meter for it.
Definitely.
Almost at 2 meters. Oh, it gets touched. Nothing else falls up, though.
Dropping that super jump convert.
The beam. Decides to put in
Actually,
Phoenix now that she's healthy enough. Oh, it gets random hits again, but just nothing.
Rock almost at that 2 bar. Tags an Amy because Doom is about to die. Respect
Yeah,
it.
just wants slow.
Play this lame game here. Nice
Oh,
throw
there it
tag.
is.
Trying to pop it his way.
Go for the throw. Oh,
Does end up popping with the missiles, locking her down though. Slow doesn't matter.
just keep
She's
doing
plus on
fireballs.
everything. One mix of Dr. Doom comes in, doesn't know which way to block. And Mothman ends up taking it, 4-1.
When in doubt, use fire.
Jibrill with the SBK on player 2. I chance they're getting rocks against the Wolverine. He's got jam session right away. Oh, with jump buttons. Should lead to an easy 2-bar kill here for this Wolverine. Ooh, but Vergil lives. Sphere Flame, nice, gets both. Wait, what? Not quite sure what happened there. Artiztikk Vergil lives. That was the important part. Just as the Vergil lives, so does the Wolverine, and the Tatsu is there to hit Artiztikk. They're gonna snap in the Strider, but Artiztikk pressing buttons with the Strider. Actually, should be able to kill the Wolverine. No, goes in the release and into the attack here. Oh, tries to get this medium chip. Jumps in the zoo. Oh no, the jump S. Snaps the Strider, but block across it. Strider's still playing. And Strider seems to be working out for Art so far. Little mistimed on that Vergil extension there. Artiztikk still doing a good job of applying this corner pressure. Strider's still in, but gonna DHC here. Dante and Akuma are both bleeding right now. Artiztikk using all the meters, and Dante does go down. And when Akuma touches the ground, you get this team super invincible DP. And the Vergil gonna get hit. And Strider coming in, Artistikk's team a little bit out of order. Jibrill's one mixed up away from this comeback. Oh my god, the dashes. Jibrill's Akuma makes it 1-0. Jibrill showing Heathnoff who the better plonk dasher is. Accidental alpha counter. It's opened up by the Vergil. Moots. Oh no, drop the combo is there, gets another reset. And Jibrill's Dante going down. Same side mix up. Wolverine getting locked down in the corner. Swiss cheese! Nice button there, checking him. Oops. Dive kicking into the Helmbreaker, Wolverine bleeding. Swiss cheese again? Is Jibrill a masher? Confirmed? Akuma gets mixed up and barring a drop, it should be a 1-1 situation. And we do indeed have a tie game, first to 4. See if Jibrill can clean up his inputs. Maybe not get some cheese. Akuma getting juggled right now. Down to 50% already, less than that. The Helmbreaker putting a stop to Jibrill's offense, but Jam Session in to save him. Akuma was down. Nice checks from Artiztikk. Oh my god, beat out the snap there, good stuff. Down to the Dante already, super fast-paced game here. Artiztikk putting on all the pressure, but drop the convert off the rocks, and the Dante gets to play here. Nice X Factor 3 combo. Same side mix-up, but missed time. The Acid Rain is still falling. And oh, Artiztikk tried to convert off that super smart. Dropped it, but Vajra. Starter says they take it for him 2-1 now. Really fast game for Art. Able to clean up the pace. Looks like we got a character select from Jibrill. Artiztikk taking a second. Alright. The rocks seem to work out a lot better in this matchup for Art. Jibrill taking his time. Artiztikk doing a good job of counter calling that Akuma. And oh my god, same side again. Wolverine's gonna go down here. Might not even need a bar. No, barely. Gets the media, Dante incoming. Rock didn't jump though. Jump guns. Jetstream, we're playing MVCI. And oh my god. That's a birthday? Okay. Yo, DP plus Jam Session. Oh, classic. Round trip tag into the corner. Vergil, 1-bar kill. It'll be all up to Dante. Bring back in the Doom. Makes up block. And Dante gets out of the corner. Tube Strider. Easy X Factor here, barring it drop. Looking at a 31 here. Alright, good start for Jibrill here. Taking Vergil to the corner. Let's see a reset. No, TAC up. Gets to the mediums. Oh yeah, I was looking a bit funky there. If it's on par second. Oh no, scrambles, Artiztikk pressing buttons. We got missiles though, they're hidden. Both players taking it slow right now, but Artiztikk chooses to go in with the unsafe foot dive. TAC block though. Not punishing the striders, playing it safe. Yeah. Gonna say it's looking rough for Art. Gets the down TAC. Jibrill with the 5 bars already. So greedy. And now Strider incoming. Strider needs approximately 12 hits. That was one of them. Looking real rough for Artiztikk here. Phoenix with the 5 bars, but we'll see what happens. It's a good chunk of damage on Magneto and Doom right there, actually. Magneto goes down. Doom with the jumping medium. No convert though. Artiztikk doing a good job of keeping Jibrill out, and just like that, Super gonna be able to take out Doom and Phoenix coming in. Artiztikk still has 3 bars, so once she's popped, can activate the orbs and set her up. Nice, goes down. And oh my god, that's the wrong level 3, bro. Alright, it's no, bro, you have 3-2. Jibrill's still in it. Oh, 3-3? 3-2. And Doom Beam this time. And gets the birthday right away. The Doom Beam might have been the better call. Into the Vajra, but oh no, drops it. And Jibrill throws that rapid slash art. Gonna see a TAC here. No, Jibrill drops. Artiztikk pressing buttons. Drops again. Bro. What's going on? Jibrill gets TAC. Oh no, it drops again. Bro, what is going on? Gets the cross up medium. Drops. Sphere Flame, is that hit? It does. Okay. Artiztikk finally takes out a character. All these resources spent though. Phoenix still with 5 on deck. Art with no X Factor. Gets a little bit of damage though with the lasers. But Jibrill with the Tri-Dash. Oh no, Artiztikk. Calling the character select, hitting him. Alright, let's see what happens. Getting the swords up. Jibrill getting out of the situation and falling into the swords. And no meter for the snap here. TAC blocked. Magneto gets to play again. Artiztikk trying to put on the non-stop pressure, gets thrown for it, but Jibrill dropping. Drop combos from both players, and that's going to get punished. Magneto does go down. Same side there with the beam. The Strider, nice. Get the snap here. No, already used the ground bounce. But Jibrill sitting at 2.5 bars, nowhere near 5. This is looking really hard here. Yeah, that hit on the yes side. And good stuff. Artiztikk was sandbagging the other 2 games, and then he remembered how to do combos and mix-ups. And he decided to win the set 4-3. Good stuff to Artiztikk. I just got confirmation that Memes versus Jibrill gonna be an off-stream match. Rigged. But Milky going with the Spider-Man here. Interested to see what Spider-Man can do against the Zero here.
And I appreciate that Milky's one of the people who rock Spider-Man Plasma Beam. A lot of people really appreciate the like hype missiles combos and stuff like that, but Milky said historically that Spider-Man doesn't have the ability to protect missiles coming out as much, and he does a really good job of using Plasma Beam as a neutral tool to be able to fight some of these matchups that otherwise may not be accessible. And oh, he has just enough that if he wants the DHC, he has it. Does not end up going for the DHC. The 5L connects, but does not convert into a combo. BabaGhanoush is one of those other good zeros like you that actually utilizes his 5L, because that button is so ridiculous, but then a lot of folks are just too accustomed to holding it to use it neutral. And looks like this is going to be the end of Spider-Man, and there should still be a decent amount of Sogenmu left for the incoming mix-up. He's just going to cross up. First one is just a little bit of chip. Manages to, looks like it's just a full block string there, and that there wasn't a need to change block partway through. But Milky does a really good job of going and super jumping up for the poke with that super jump medium, but Baba gets the confirm, and it looks like Dante is going to die. Oh, Dante's going to live? Oh, Dante's going to live. So, what incoming mix-up would you do on Doom here? You have access to the Vergil assist. Oh, he's activating
Milky gonna, yeah, see, Milky likes to try to dash out. No, he doesn't press buttons, he tries to dash out on incoming against Zero. He got a medium.
Yeah,
Baba
meeting
that
him
good?
is very, very effective. Oh,
but he
but
didn't
Baba
do that
got dive
correctly.
instead. That was unfortunate for BabaGhanoush, but he's still in a pretty advantageous position, and it looks like Zero is going to potentially be able to OCD. Okay, more opportunities for Milky to play. More opportunities for Milky to play sounds like pretty bad news for BabaGhanoush, but is able to close it out with a level 3 buster.
I'm actually gonna hop off since I play next.
Oh, makes sense. Good luck in your match, Romora. So, looks like Spider-Man getting in these hits, but doesn't manage to convert them into a full combo this time, while BabaGhanoush, on the other hand, turns that hit into a conversion that is probably going to kill the spider. Does not kill the spider and gets thrown for his troubles, but that close to the corner, the web zip ended up hitting the corner before it hit the ground, and was not able to catch on Zero's body. Zero was able to avoid the scary part of that THC, but looks like the Ryu engine setup there is going to disincentivize Milky from pressing buttons in the air around him, and that with that rapid slash confirm, it was going to be the end of Spider-Man. What is incoming Dante going to do to try and get around this? Go up into Elm Break. But if he had just continued mashing a little bit harder, there was the opportunity to get in there despite the missiles. Really nice work to Milky, not overcommitting when there's not the opportunity. But looks like now there's a chance for BabaGhanoush to live, and he doesn't get the super jump to punish. But Milky has an incoming mix-up with Acid Rain now, and that's potentially terrifying. Baba's Doom gets to live and see the light of day. Uses a foot dive, but Milky was ready. Dash was not prepped, and looks like Dr. Doom. Is there going to be TAC, or is Milky just going to... I don't think that with Sphere Flame here, unless he could invest X Factor in Sphere Flame and probably kill. Does not... Oh, it kills even without the X Factor. Okay. Looks like that was just like high enough damage to make things work. But now BabaGhanoush comes in with the Dimension Slash. Oh, the X Factor gave Milky time to observe what was happening with the attack, and because of that is able to get the confirm, kills off BabaGhanoush, and ties it up 1-1. Tying it up 1-1 is only the start here. Both of these players are able to potentially close this out. Milky getting that overhead with Spider-Man, putting in the rush down on Zero. And Zero's tiny body went above the 2H to try and continue that string and set up the next web throw. Milky's probably going to need to adjust a little bit on his combos for making sure that they catch Zero in his tiny body. But gets the hit this time, kills off Zero with it, and now is going to have an incoming mix-up with Jam available. Oh, doesn't even go for a Jam, sets up a cross under with a Plasma Beam. Doom manages to get hit, doesn't get the confirm, but goes for some pressure in the corner with Jam Session Assist. Milky likes to counter poke with Web Thrower a lot, so in case Doom tried to take to the air and do like a jump into air dash, summon assist or something, would have been caught by that Web Throw. Lots of use of the web ball at mid-range. Looks like this time BabaGhanoush is going to use Photons to get out his Doom, gets to start putting pressure on with Spiral Swords and Vergil. But Milky just stays in there for that entire time, and with that is able to get the hit on Vergil. Is he going to invest just resources? Doesn't need X Factor for this. Oh, but the combo was dropped. Doesn't matter if he is able to get that amazing overhead to follow up. This should be the end of Vergil meterless. Not the end of Vergil meterless. Dimension Slash. Oh, that is fortunate for Milky. There was the chance that something unfortunate occurs there, but X Factor, oh, didn't realize that he was actually going to get the hit on Spider-Man, but BabaGhanoush still in this, just like he was in the previous set where he decided to clutch it out and choose to play even when the game looked like it was over. This time, let's see if he gets another opportunity to, because Milky's probably just going to kill here. $1 million, Sphere Flames available, doesn't even need to go for the DHC. Milky goes up 2-1 against BabaGhanoush. So, the power of level 3 Buster is incredibly obnoxious for characters like Spider-Man because Magneto can choose to counter poke with a heavy disruptor, and if he's very preemptive, it's going to eat up Buster, and then the Plasma Beam support will go through. That's not how Spider-Man gets to play this matchup. It's pretty scary. And BabaGhanoush has taken out 3/4 of the Spider already. Very nice work. But we've seen that Milky is threatening with every character on his team, and just because the character's at a quarter life does not mean they're out of this. Ends up using X Factor. Milky, in learning the new characters, like, hey, I'm going to invest these resources to save this character. I want to learn them. I want to have the most opportunity to play this new stuff. Like, a lot of people will try to learn a new thing, but then they save their X Factor for Dark Whoever. And if you're invested mainly in learning, the learning will come from actually investing in more time playing the character. This time it didn't work out, and BabaGhanoush is very likely to be able to take that momentum to his advantage. Gets Milky back into the corner. Doesn't have any meter to invest, but does have access to missiles, and as Buster Charge becomes available, just like, Milky is very mobile with Dante. We're going to see if BabaGhanoush starts pressing some anti-air buttons. Is he going to be able to block? Oh my gosh, he's better than able to block. He's able to get out. And Dive did not quite thread the needle as anticipated. We have a gifted sub from the Fetus to the Tutamax. I didn't know fetuses and bears had such a good connection, but it looks like, what is this, Nature is Healing? Oh, and it's Tutamax's birthday? What? Happy birthday, Tutamax. Everybody, happy birthday to the Tutamax. We are grateful to have this member as part of our community. I also heard that there was a show that he played this weekend on Sunday, so congratulations to Van Stuff. And looks like BabaGhanoush's Pixel Zero is going to prove exactly why you don't leave Zero with the Pixel, and kills off Milky's Doom. Nice work to BabaGhanoush. Also, if you are appreciating this amazing Marvel play that is clutch and powerful from these players, please make sure to invest in both the last bits of the Matrino and also supporting the Avengers. Their streaming setup kind of blew up, so it's very useful if they could get access to a new one. Right now they're using a work computer as backup, but having an actual streaming setup available is going to make everything better for both like the stream experience for the watchers, the play experience for the players. Everything is going to just be better, so if y'all could invest a couple extra IRL evidence that way, it seems like a good investment. And BabaGhanoush has consistently been good with making sure that his Doom lives when a lot of other Dooms would die, but that foot dive was not the way to continue this trend. Has another opportunity here, and missile tapped Dante, stand jab tapped Spider-Man, but neither of them confirmed into an anything. Gets the throw, however, and this time does get the confirm. Is going to be able to summon Rapid Slash Assist. I think that this is going to be a meterless kill. Did not get the kill, and now that mix-up from Spider-Man is too good. The instant air dash into medium, hits with the overhead, and catches Spider-Man before he has the opportunity to get started with ultimate web throw. X Factor is winding down for Milky, Spiral Swords is out for BabaGhanoush, and the Crown is just like doing things but not actually confirming, and Milky going with some interesting decisions, but it looks like Baba used all of his meter in those, and now I feel like Doom's ability to fight Vergil when Vergil is meterless is substantially more real because Vergil needs to deal with some mix-ups like that, and Milky is going to be able to take out BabaGhanoush going up 3-2. Like, as cool as Crown is, I feel like Baba had some alternative opportunities to take that game, but not to question him because he is an amazing player and we've seen time and time again how he does good work, so we'll see if some of those tactics pay off more this next time. Best in the level 3 Buster, just getting the pokes, but Jam Session, such a strong tool, and Milky with that anti-air web throw that I was talking about earlier, has been very good with using that as a poke when people are at an angle where they're afraid that somebody's going to blink dash up and throw, or they want to come down with a button. But coming down with the button is exactly what BabaGhanoush managed to do that time, and is going to be able to kill Spider-Man for it. With these hits, did not actually get to kill Spider-Man, but has that lockdown in the corner and gets the mix-up immediately. Spider-Man dies, and Zero is not going to have any more so getting for the incoming mix-up, but still manages to live, gets the throw, and doesn't have an ideal confirm there. Managed to prevent any missiles from coming out, but he is at such a low health, manages to get the dry tag through a Thunderbolt. Zero is recovering that from that pixel, and even at a pixel he's terrifying. At more health, it's just even more danger. So nice job to BabaGhanoush knowing when he has resources to get out of a situation safely or get into a situation safely. Oh, multiple hammers from Milky, neither of them confirmed as desired, but that teleport into H-air play dive kick was enough. Gets the snap on Doom, does a really tricky mix-up but barely mistimes it, and BabaGhanoush is going to get the opportunity to come out, dimension slash gets taken out, and then follow-up situation, Milky confirms into a kill on Vergil. Should be able to do this with, I don't think he needs to invest X Factor because Fear Flame does a lot of damage. And with that, Vergil goes down and has the incoming mix-up available with Dante assist, and Zero does not block that. I'm not sure what side Milky was on, and neither was BabaGhanoush because he just got killed for that exchange. Ends up needing to use the meter, so doesn't have a meter for use on incoming, but goes for the mix-up. Falls with a butter gun. X Factor available for BabaGhanoush. Has 5 meters, but so if there's a catch on something, may be able to do a lot. Milky just investing the meter immediately. He doesn't have any, so there's a catch by Baba. Oh, Baba gets the hit and then gets another one. Looks like Dr. Doom is going to die. Is Milky going to be able to take this with the Dante, or is the incoming mix-up going to be too much? Oh, Milky's Dante gets out. And he gets the grapple. This looks like it is going to be the end of BabaGhanoush's winner's run. Is he going to be able to make it back? Oh, no, still alive. Very, very brief potential life here. Vortex caught him in movement, and Milky goes up 4-2, sending BabaGhanoush to the loser's bracket. This is an important night to make sure that Wednesday Night Fights continues into the future because Kevin needs a new computer, and having folks on to talk and help people connect both with the hype of the Marvel and also the reality that in order to make this Marvel happen, Kevin needs to do work that makes this happen, and that work happens on a computer. Just a reminder for folks. So, Zero getting to put on the pressure, and Tatsu pushes back, but Deadpool already down to just over half-life. Zenpool is clipping Doom a little, but not even really that much, and it looks like, oh, this time gets the throw, but gets a heavy on Doom instead of something that lets him either block or throw away from the situation. Yeah, so Kevin is streaming on his encoder at the moment, so please, if people have resources, if you think that you could bet some points and win, if you think that you're in a position where things are turning up your way, please invest a little bit in supporting the Hop Enters. Oh, Rapid Slash gets the pushback, but Zero dies, and now Ryu is alive. Oh, Ryu had been alive, but then gets caught on incoming, and Vergil gets the catch, kills off Ryu. Is Deadpool going to survive the incoming? Romora is out of meter, and X Factor's available, and meter's available for Deadpool. But Deadpool is now dead, and it is all up to Akuma. Okay, this has the potential to locks down Vergil, or sees if he's going to do anything. Throws out Rapid Hadoken again. Romora gets the hit, but I think he needs actually a relatively optimal combo to kill Akuma here. Is going to build another meter. Did not build another meter because he didn't hit his combo, but now has the neutral situation to potentially take it. Beam to the face, not the beam to the face, the many Hadokens to the face is going to take him down to very low life, but not enough that he's dead. And Zenpool gets the dive kick for the finish, going up 1-0 against Romora. Bidoof saying LOL Rising Sun in neutral. Rising Sun is actually not that bad in neutral. In Devil Trigger, I think it's plus. The second hit, the Rising Sun into teleport down. So Rising Sun feels memey, but as a poke it is actually something that has a very good hitbox. But looks like this time Zero pushing Deadpool back to the corner, which is important, but Zenpool not managing to get out. Looks like this time it's a happy birthday. Akuma made the comeback last time, but Romora not let not one but two characters live. Let's see if he's going to continue to do so. Goes for Romora had been smart about getting around the down guns, but then he ended up being killed by the Ryu DHC. Zenpool on point, making good decisions with his confirms, getting the hits on Doom, gets the throw for the reset, is going to either be able to kill or snap here, depending on what he wants, goes for the snap, okay, and gets the cross back under. Zenpool playing on point tonight. I don't know what's going on with these Ryu players, with Jint and Zenpool, but they are just on point this evening. Didn't get the kill on Vergil though. Oh, it does so with the reset. All part of the plan. Zenpool's plan's much smarter because they ended up killing Vergil, but this Dr. Doom, Solo Doom, is going to not be a problem this time. Zenpool takes him out, going up 2-0. If Zenpool takes this next game, he's going to send Romora to the losers bracket 3-0. Wow, Zenpool is playing on fire tonight. And the people who... Mothman was the one... Okay, so Mothman was the one who had faith in SoCal and put 2,000 points on Zenpool. There's the chance that he's going to win big with this investment. If evidence saved animals, this would be the greatest day ever. But we will see if Romora runs it all the way back, or Zenpool is going to be able to close it out with a 3-0 in the winner's side match. Oh, that was a really good jump light by Romora, but didn't quite get the confirm that he desired. Zenpool continuing to get pressure and gets another hit on Zero. Somehow got the up guns in the air mid-combo. I don't think that's what he wanted by any means. Probably was going for a bolo and just didn't have the second hit come out. Or I feel like Cyclic is just sad somewhere right now, because seeing that is sadness, but seeing a Zero die to a Deadpool is much less sadness. It brings happiness to many people in the Marvel community. If you are appreciating seeing Zeros die to Deadpools, you may want to support the Avengers community by donating to Kevin Ha. Ooh, and nice down guns. Seeing Deadpools destroy Dooms is much more in line with what would be expected, because Deadpool's matchup against Doom hurts. That character needs to fight, and I really like the use of... there's been good snaps by Zenpool. He's not just leaving Dark Vergil to chance. He's killing off this character, and with that is going to be able to get rid of Vergil. Still has a meter left and a good matchup on Doom. Hits with the incoming, and Zenpool takes out Romora to 3-0. This is one of the ones that I'm curious how each player feels about it, because Artiztikk has a team that has multiple very solid answers to Dark Phoenix, but Mothman He's a player that if he gets his momentum going is going to be able to take out this whole team. So we will see what happens. And the happy birthday from Artiztikk chooses to invest in swinging that sword around, takes both characters down to half life, but Mothman is now up above 4 meters, is going to have Dark Phoenix unless some shenanigans occur. Ooh, nice stuff. Is able to block the Vajra, and after the Vajra block, it's like summoning that Harmonizer Assist, and now just like totally up to 5 meters. Invests in shooting Dr. Doom, low damage, but has access to Astral Vision, and now when Vergil has no meter, it is very hard for him to deal with Astral Vision. He has the ability to swing his sword to get rid of things in front of him, but it does. Even though it does hit behind him a little bit, timing that is not feasible for actually getting around getting shot by Solphus. But if you catch Morrigan with a hard knockdown, Doom is definitely a character that gets to visually confirm what's happening, get the hard knockdown, and then turn this into a dead Morrigan. Decides to invest 1 meter, and then brings Vergil back on in Devil Trigger. Going to regain a little bit of that red life. Oh, Dr. Doom losing that red life in a dry tag there. But manages to get the confirm on MODOK. Doesn't have the meter to snap immediately, but is just going to be able to kill. Phoenix is very close to guaranteed. Is the tool going to be invested to make sure she doesn't pop? No, she's going to pop. Artiztikk would have had to X-Factor a little bit early there in order to kill her without activation. But now it looks like Mothman getting the hits on all these characters, has access to the TK overdrive, doesn't overextend, and now with the pop is going to catch Strider. Didn't end up getting the confirm into the kill, so Spiral Swords comes on for Artiztikk. Mothman is at risk, and Vajra catches him. Is going to lose Phoenix because of this X Factor. Artiztikk going up 1-0.
Player 1 wins. Ready? Fight!
And this time, Mothman getting set up on the opposite side of the screen. Already has 2 meters going. Is shooting, but Artiztikk is being very patient. Does not seem to be over-investing. Waits for the timing and gets the teleport for the punish. Is he going to snap, or is he goes for the snap? Phoenix eats a quarter of her life on chip and then dies. Nice work to Artiztikk in taking out Mothman's Phoenix, but just because his Phoenix is gone does not mean this player is done. Manages to get that falling in shell kick on Vergil. Let's see what types of resources he uses here. Is he just gonna level 3? Invest the level 3. I don't think he even needs the follow-up here in order to kill. It's just enough. Nice work to Mothman, and now the game's looking pretty even. Brings it in MODOK in order to go for the incoming on Doom. Artistikk's Doom manages to get out decently and gets the hit on MODOK. Looks like MODOK is going to die. Let's see if the incoming mix-up is going to kill off Morrigan as well. Oh, the chip kills off MODOK instead, and now Ouroboros. Mothman is going to need to block very well, and started but did not block for long enough. Oh, Orbs is about to end now, and Mothman does not survive its duration. Artiztikk going up 2-0 real quick. Is he going to be able to make this a clean 3-0 and send Mothman down to loser's bracket? Or is this going to be the beginning of Mothman's comeback? Morrigan getting hit real hard, does not die though, and now MODOK is... oh, that felt like it could have gone very badly since Spiral Swords just ate things and would have eaten the shield as well. But now, MODOK gets the hit instead. Nice job to Mothman being clutch in scary situations. Gets the knockdown on Vergil. It chooses to invest the meter. I am not sure. Ends up doing the finishing shower into Shadowblade. Shadowblade? Oh, into Shadowblade heavy. That is some confidence, because if that hit doesn't kill, they are going to tech. And Mothman, oh no, his MODOK gets stomped on the head but still manages to stay alive. Let's see see if he's able to do what he can to come back against Artiztikk here. Uses that Psionic Blaster to catch Strider, and Morrigan's already regained back to like almost half life. But now we're going to see Artiztikk has over 3 meters on deck, is going to be able to kill Morrigan and then have orbs ready for Phoenix at any point that's desired. This is a pretty good situation for Artiztikk, and brings in Strider already, wants to have him there for the kill. Invest X Factor and orbs already before she pops. That's an interesting choice. Pops the Phoenix, and that was maybe not the correct interesting choice, because Mothman was able to get the burst, get the hit on Strider, and then now is putting pressure on Doom. X Factor's run out for Doom, and he is taking some serious chip. It looks like he's just going to potentially die. Yeah, that ended up closing it out. Artiztikk activating orbs and X early there ended up really costing him. Mothman staying in this with 2-1. And immediate investment of X Factor. Chooses to X Factor and not kill. Instead, takes MODOK down to very low life and beats on Phoenix a little bit, but she manages to get out. Oh gosh, she's summoning assists in there. Ended up almost converting. Goes for the Phoenix Inferno into Astral instead. Now Morrigan in. Phoenix got summoned as an assist, and because of that, there is going to be a dead Phoenix. Poor thing, but looks like Morrigan's still around, and there's 1 meter available for Mothman, none for Artiztikk, and Vergil without meter just lost half of his life because he does not have meter, and decided to exist in Morrigan's world without meter. Mothman has very quickly evened up the health, or gotten the health very close to even, but Artiztikk with that excellent Doom confirm is going to kill off Morrigan and see if the Dark MODOK will rise. Chat, do you think that Mothman has a Dark MODOK to take this on? No, not this time. Didn't get to activate X Factor, saving it for the next game. But since Mothman got that one game, and we are playing Pasadena rules, he has an extra opportunity. MODOK getting to put in some work. We're getting out, it looks like Strider's taking some hits, but Morrigan is beating extra hard at this point. Round Trip gets the catch, and then really nice awareness with Artiztikk, making sure to get in the opportunities to get the kill where it's necessary. Oh, and should be able to get the kill for just 1 meter here. Decides to invest it via this way instead of Spiral Swords. Getting the kill is what matters. Invest the X Factor here. That way there will be an ideal incoming mix-up on MODOK. And there will be over 2 meters for it. Nice job blocking by Mothman. He still has that Dark MODOK available. Let's see if there's going to be the opportunity to confirm. Oh no, the Psionic Blaster went over Vergil's head, so it didn't get rid of the hitbox on Round Trip. And with that, it looks like Artiztikk is going to let MODOK live. One more opportunity. Is Mothman going to be able to run this back? He has all of the resources, but none of the life. Let's see if he is able to close out first Doom and then 2 other full life characters. I think with Hyper Battering Ram moves, he could do this with just 2. Okay, let's see if he has the timing is there to kill Doom and has 3 meters on deck, so if he hits Vergil, this should be a dead Vergil as well. Didn't end up hitting the incoming mix-up, but does hit that in footsies. Gets the confirm on Vergil, goes for the unblockable setup. Nice work to Mothman, clutching it out not just with an X Factor anchor, but just MODOK on his own, showing the power he has with this character. And ended up doing it with just 1 meter there. If he touches Strider, this is a dead Strider too. And Strider trying to swing when there's a giant shield in his face. Strider, you can't do that. This is potentially the end if Mothman hits this combo, and he's also collected a decent amount of analysis, so is it only 2 needed? I think he needs 3. No, there's a chance for a Strider to live. And gets the killer illumination. Mothman stays alive with his anchor MODOK even after X Factor has expired. Mothman in what was that Galaxy Quest quote? Never give up, never surrender. Mothman showing that he can do the work even from the scariest of situations. That I hope someone clips that because that was excellent play by Mothman. But Mothman, before you pop off in chat, you need to close out the set. Artiztikk is still a great player, and it's not over until it's over. But it looks like Mothman wants to make that over sooner rather than later, inspired by the power of his own MODOK. Is like, wait, I can play pretty clean with this character. Resets, gets the overheads, and looks like Vergil is gonna die real quick. This corner pressure has been putting in work. Gets the cross under, the reverse cross under. Oh my gosh, Mothman just needed that little bit of momentum to start playing how he wanted. And now goes for the TAC infinite, gets Doom back into the corner. Let's see how much meter is built for Doom or for Anchor Strider before Doom ends up dying. I think that he'll be at like just under 4. Because it looks like at the damage rate that it's going, that's pretty good because it means that there's both access to orbs and also Ragnarok if it's needed to get out of things. Uses X Factor, but is conscious of the shield. Nice work to Artiztikk, gets the throw on MODOK, immediately getting that snap in, killing off Phoenix, is able to block in time. What buttons are pressed? Crouch light is the button that's pressed, and this is X Factor 1 Phoenix, so nice job to Mothman adjusting instead of going for run, and doing like a legit X Factor 1 Phoenix combo. Nice work. Is Mothman gonna run this all the way back? Seems like he's just making good decisions very consistently, and this MODOK is covering all of that momentum and taking it to potential victory. Is he going to be able to get the kill here on Vergil? Decides to invest 1 meter. DHC goes for the DHC, and then let's see that Shadow Blade. Shadow Blade confirms, and now has MODOK back on point. Has a decent level of understanding built up too. Oh, it's gone now, but not because he has access to that shield. Already back up to over 2 meters for Phoenix, while MODOK has taken like a couple pixels worth of damage. Nice work to Mothman. Artiztikk, though, showing that he's willing to keep playing it. Just because someone got that momentum trying to come back doesn't mean he hasn't already won 3 games. And Artiztikk is a player who's not going to just throw things away. Is getting out some missiles, but it seems like without the point Vergil there, the fight of going in between Doom versus MODOK has been a little bit more stressful than that. And now Mothman up to those 5 meters, just dry tags in Morrigan and is able to get her in. All of these characters are so stressful to fight for Doom. Shoutouts to Artiztikk for trying to get into this match because it is incredibly frustrating to deal with. And Doom just lost the vast majority of his life to Soulfish, showing part of why this matchup is hard because people don't think of him as a big body, but his body is actually pretty big for trying to dodge these kinds of things. And even with like the very good movement that Artiztikk has, oh, is this going to kill Strider? Letting Strider live could be the problem here because we have seen Artiztikk Strider make comebacks before, and going for that pressure on Phoenix, she manages to get out but has 5 meters, just goes for the dry tag. And with that, goes for the up TAC, is going to be able to kill Morrigan while maintaining the opportunity to have orbs available, or Ragnarok, or all the other tools that come with having meter for this team. But MODOK touches the ground, immediate throw. Let's see if the Dark Strider is enough to make this happen, or if looks like Mothman has that throw. Is this the end of Artiztikk? This is main menu for Artiztikk. Mothman clutching it out from the jaws of defeat.
He is going to bring out this match as far as Zenful on the opposite side to see what how Zenful is going to handle this match against the Deadly Milky.
Oh, and after that, was able to get the hit immediately using those bolo loops, gets the knockdown in the corner, should be able to just DHC once for the kill here. Nice work for Zenpool, just like going into that beam. His ordinary, or his Wandering Warrior has been putting in work. I feel like we can't call Ryu just an ordinary guy anymore because this man shooting fire out of his hands has been putting in a lot more value recently than he has for the history of this game. It's nice to see players like Zenpool just like putting in work with him, players like Jint just like doing that damage, and this time into the down TAC is going to have access to
the crushing heavy. And now Nick feels Yeah, if you let Milky get, if you let Milky get the chance, he will definitely impose heavy damage and almost certain death on the character right away. Going for the level 3, says, you know what? Let me just finish this quote unquote traveling warrior. Oh, he's alive, but just go for the chopper. Oh,
no!
Wow! Zenpo is able to hop out supers right away. He's not going to take any chip because of the X Factor, but is able to save the DHC into Deadpool possibly. It depends how fast Dante hits. No, Milky does nothing in response. Probably feared an additional DHC possibly from Akuma. It's kind of auto correct, especially since Zenpo still has his X Factor. Oh, try to do an air super probably to DHC or catch Milky off guard. But Milky's doing a good job keeping the pressure, doing nice air dashes, either trying to hit Zenpo off guard or maybe get him on a cross up. But Zenpo's doing a good job of trying to keep out of the corner, but just to say that, Milky catches him out of the air and is able to confirm him. This is definitely going to be a dead Deadpool. Oh, with the extra damage, you get the team arrangement for the extra damage.
And Ryu gets hit by that jam session on incoming. We have seen Zenpool make multiple Akuma comebacks tonight. Question is, can he survive this incoming mix-up? And the answer is no. So hard to block Milky when he has that advantage, when he has that corner, when he has that incoming. And single missile into triple hyper is going to evaporate Akuma's life. And with that, Milky goes up 1-0 in this first set of winner semis.
That Doom Dante THC just does so much damage, and then it leaves Doom Free able to do, perform or act right after. It's so good. But leading to the next match, Zenpo's kind of being a bit more wary. Oh, and unfortunately, it's not wary enough as Milky catches him on the recovery of those guns, catches him right into the knees, and says, "Here, let me take you around town, show you where I've been." And as he gets this nice 2 dashes, oh, misses the medium follow-up. Oh, but it gets another chance. Gets reset and decides I'm not going to take any risk and switch right to Dante. $1 million. Show him what it's worth. Gonna have to maybe DHC. Yep, just gets it. Get this Deadpool out of the way. But Ryu coming in. Oh. Try to fake him out. Probably some my tricks. Said, remember that reset I did? I'm gonna do it. And then said, psych. Let me go in for the dash. Caught him. Oh. Someone finished downloading some stuff? Is that some Steam notifications? Nice. Nice to be connected to this community. Just says, Milky's connected to these combos, try to connect this mix-up. Oh, but just gets him with nice standing rapid jabs. Nice to see that. Spider-Man is also capable of having that kind of priority jab motion. If you're not ready and countering with probably falling air S, to beat it, it's going to win every time. Oh, but he fell out. But Zenpool going immediately.
Secondary beam, X Factor, and then, but didn't do it late enough, is going to kill off Doom, but Spider-Man gets to live. Is he high enough to avoid? He was high enough to avoid the bullets, but not high enough to avoid Spider-Man's limbs, and because of that, Ryu needs to play, and is going to be able to kill off Dante here, I think. Yeah, goodbye to Dante. Spider-Man, let's see if he has a way to punish Akuma here. It does not. Or it didn't have a punish in that situation at least. So, is going to get the throw, however. And that dry tag, do not dry tag against Milky, he's going to kill your characters for it. But Zenpool managed to live. We're going to see, gets the happy birthday, gets the confirm off of it, and Milky is going to go up 2-0 against Zenpool. Nice work to Milky. That was almost a clutch comeback.
Yeah, nice auto story things from Zenpool, but then, Milky was just able to catch it out with just waiting, kind of being patient, just kind of sticking the button out, being like, alright, are you blocking here? Like, I guess not. Here, let me go to work then. And as you can see, going to work on this Deadpool, saying, I'm sorry, Deadpool, I enjoyed the comics for the two of us, but right now, I'm going solo. And has the 2 meters to definitely kill Zenpool, yep. Switching into Dante. Another $1 million, perhaps? Oh, yeah, just didn't want to extend it. Wanted to make sure that Deadpool didn't hop out. Yeah.
Just because the bounce had already been used by Spider Sting. He uses it to go into the dry tag. Because of that, he doesn't have it available to the Beehive. He needs to let the Beehive rock early in order to get the $1 million confirmed. Oh, and the ultimate web throw. Going to be able to hit X Factor U, but doesn't get the confirm properly. Oh, it's all part of the plan. Just wanted a hit that wasn't scaled with the throw there. Gets the overhead with the air dash M and is able to take out Ryu. Is this incoming? Oh, gets the hit but does not get the confirm, and this time, Zenpool has made a lot of Akuma comebacks, but is he going to get caught?
Oh,
And
Top of
the
the
end
air.
of Zenpool. Milky sends him to loser's bracket after a very convincing 3-0. Zenpool was playing on fire against Romora, but it looks like a Spider-Man is what was needed to take on that Deadpool.
Yeah, good stuff to Milky. A nice, decision on choosing to use ultimate web throw.
Morrigan,
Jibrill. Oh wow!
Jibrill plays like every character. If a character
Yeah.
is good, Jibrill plays the character and plays them to a pretty decent level of proficiency. I'm not surprised Spencer's being added to that list because Spencer's another one of those. Oh, and very good work hitting that command throw. Looks like he's already making smart decisions with the character, even though I haven't seen his Spencer before. I already have confidence that it's going to do something scary and messed up. But not going to be this game, however, because Soul Drains are taking away so much meter. Rock Mode gets the opportunity to get set up against this character. And just like when Vergil doesn't have meter, this matchup's hard. For Spencer, this match is also pretty hard when no meter's available. So we're going to see all the characters on Jibrill's team are pretty reliant on having meter to like fight Morrigan safely. But he gets the throw this time. She was afraid of missiles, and now is going to be able to dry tag Doom and get the kill on Morrigan. Maybe do so meterlessly even. Ends up investing 1 meter, but he wants can DHC into Vergil, instead just keeps Doom in for the mix-up, gets hit on Dr. Doom, no leads will be followed here, and but we have seen Rock Mode do the Dark Dog before. Do you think this is going to be a Dark Dog comeback?
I definitely think so. I mean, Rock has 5 meters, although Jibrill is able to build his meter if he's back at 0. Oh, nice overhead. Oh, but unfortunately for Rock Mode, the Doom missile saves him. He's able to set up a trap and maybe overkill starter, but Jibrill tried to snipe Rock Mode. Nice awareness on Jibrill, although he's not hitting quite yet. This is definitely how Rock's game started, is able to hit Rock Mode, wanted to X-Factor just to make sure that the missiles don't hit him, is able to kill Spencer. Alright, gonna slow it down, gonna try to throw Jibrill to mix, is able to hit him with the ground pounds, and is able to confirm right after, kind of trying to make sure to get the timing right, so that way the slowdown doesn't throw him off. Goes for another one, has 1 meter left, and still has the remaining X-Factor. Jibrill trying to X-Factor to get somewhat of a speed boost in his favor, but again, still has X-Factor, goes again for slowdown. O's trying to get through the swords, but is not able to, but the slowdown is still being able to benefit in Rock Mode's favor. But now Jibrill's on the hunt with the tail trigger, getting faster. Ooh, this is how it starts with Rock Mode, gets the throw. Oh no, not this time, gets it again.
Oh, it's not getting the confirms. So many additional hits, but now X-Factor is out, and Rock Mode with the dog is so many resets, but ends up going for another slow. This time Jibrill goes for Devil Trigger instead of for Spiral Sword, throwing out those round trips. If he has to block, he loses the hitbox on it, and very nice touch by Rock Mode. Ends up killing off Vergil with that tiny health dog. We're right, the Dark Dog was coming.
Yeah, 11 seconds left. It was slightly stressful. Maybe Jibrill's aiming for a bigger hitbox and healing just in case it came down to the health. Oh, try to go for a side switch for a confirm, but unfortunately missed. But Jibrill not being afraid to just still keep going in, and Rockman doing a good job at making sure to keep Jibrill out and block and win. They're able to. Oh, try to hit the low, but was not fast enough. I mean, was just a bit too fast. Oh wow! In response, nice.
A Shadow Servant will generally beat Bionic Arm, and also since it's persistent, you could use it, wait a moment, and then DHC in order to, if you have a character that gets a full combo off it, was able to use that to save his Doom, because Doom was getting punched in the face there. So Morrigan is able to get on the screen, missiles connect, and it looks like Spencer is going to die. Access to Astral activated. Okay, what is Doom going to do to survive here? Going to get clipped in the toes. Very nice work by Rock. Is there some nonsense that leads into even more nonsense here?
Nice reset. It's definitely nice soul drain to kind of have a projectile waiting there. And nice
Really
confirm
nice.
into the immediate X Factor. Nice. DP into the level 3, of course, has to, wants to seal the deal and take the second round and put that pressure tone setting to be on game set match right here, set point. But
Very nice
Excuse-
work. Oh, Jibrill going to character select. But,
no.
No, but going to Morrigan in character select as opposed to Zero, wanted to move up the tier list, but doing it in a different way than anticipated. He was playing quite well with the team, but Rock has just been incredibly clutch, and once he got momentum, whether it was with Dark Dog or whether it was just like Morrigan putting in the work, it was good. And it was really good by Rock in that last game, because Doom was about to die, and he punished Jibrill for being a little bit greedy, and the greed to try and kill Doom was too much. Oh, Jibrill's the first one to activate this time, and then Rock gets an activation after that. Is able to, because of that, just like get some things on screen. Jibrill gets started. Rock's actually the one who ends up taking the chip damage, and Astral being used for both players, but Rock having no meter and having taken more life for it is pretty difficult to deal with. Brings the dog in on point. Has access to ways to punish like very autopilot
Overhead.
and gets the hit, but Jibrill is ready for the TAC.
Yeah, nice work so far on Rock though. Smart decision to switch to Ami, keep Doom as your hidden missile assist while building meter with Morrigan if you can. You know, Dog is very movable and can even reflect those fireballs when able, especially if Jibrill doesn't have Astrovision. Oh, try to get him with the counter, but Jibrill was smart and went low. You know, knowing that Rockman had picked the incorrect hit and is able to confirm off of the slow hit. I thought he was going to possibly pop out, but no. But Rock able to gain a second chance to pop out. Oh, Jibrill activating Astral is on the verge of a second meter. But oh, try to catch. Nice attempt on the low medium from Rock. Is able to switch out Doom safely, albeit a bit of meter stolen.
Oh,
but
caught the meter. He was able to kill Jibrill's Astral activation there. That's a huge deal. And now gets to go in for the throw. Gets the confirm off it. Okay, I think that he'll be able to kill pretty decently. I know that there's some extensions with Ami that are possible, but instead goes for the snap. Just doesn't want to deal with Dark Vergil, and I like that decision. Invest the X Factor, you'll be able to get the kill on Vergil consistently, and you'll have plenty of meter to take out the remainder of the team. Looks like, is Astral being activated? Astral gets activated. Okay, is Jibrill going to be ready to handle the remaining? Oh, that was such a scary mix-up.
Had a shadow servant?
Still connected. More shadow servants. Sphere Flame did not end up working, but the follow-up did. Morrigan goes down, and now a Dark Doom is still able to do a lot of work. And with the Morrigan assist, it looks like Doom's going to die, and Jibrill is doing what is necessary to prevent the Pasadena rules from taking him out. Still has a little bit of X Factor left and is going to take down so much of Ami's life, but we will see if Rock Mode is able to do what's necessary to clean out this match. Not this time, and because of that, he has a much harder task. Instead of just needing to win one last game against Jibrill, he needs to win 2 more, and that is tough.
Yeah, it just got that much farther for Rock. But yeah, jumping right back into it. Rock's still not laying it waver, said, you know what, fine, let me just keep this train moving on my win. But Jibrill's rapid slash able to get a little bit of hit on both Morrigan and Doom. But Rock making the decision to say, you know what, I'm going to be patient in the air. I'm going to let Jibrill kind of, you know, waste his, try to make a bad move and meter, perhaps even waste the assist, and I'm just going to pick my spots. But so far, Jibrill kind of has a likely, attempted a soul drain, but Jibrill was able to block it. Oh, nice backdash just from Rock. But Jibrill's starting to throw his own soul drain and says, you know what, I know both of us don't have a lot of meter, but let me have yours. And nice deep piece and able to side switch to get away from those Doom missiles from Jibrill. Rock really starting to put down the fireball pressure much faster than Jibrill was able to block. And now Rock is really starting to slowly just take the control and forcing Jibrill to be the first one to have to Rock tag in this match.
And that's extra scary because the character he raw tagged into is Doom, and Doom in this, got the foot dive, but in so many situations, this is just like a bad match for Doom. Having Harmonizer to help with stalling situations where he's getting more resources out of it is pretty decent, but Rock's pressure with this character and ability to just shoot is taking out that Doom. Hey, it's down to Morrigan Vergil. Vergil's at full life though, and that character still has access to X Factor and Shadow Blade on block just did so much damage.
She unsafe. Oh, and Jibrill's able to carry her to the other side and make a nice confirm. This is definitely going to be a dead Morrigan. Gets the wall bounce. Oh, I cursed myself as he misses the crouching H. But definitely either going to chip him out, but had to force Jibrill to use a super to kill just one almost dead character. And now Rock's still having another chance with these two full brand characters. Oh, is able to switch just in time. Oh, but Jibrill goes for the snap. But this ends up working out almost in Rock's favor. Is able to get the air throw because of the slow. Oh, he was able to get fast enough, and Jibrill. Yep.
Jibrill's gonna kill off this Dr. Doom real quick and has the incoming mix-up on Amy with a decent amount of X Factor time left. But Rock blocks it and manages to get that L. Amy has some of the fastest buttons in the game. Some of them are relatively tiny, but they do the work that's needed. And with that, Rock goes up 3-1 against Jibrill. Do you think he's going to stay on the Morrigan Doom Vergil, or do you think the Zero is going to come out against this Morrigan Doom dog? Oh, sticks with the Morrigan Doom Vergil.
So Rock taking a second to breathe, says, alright, I am on perfect game set point again. We got this. Just do the same thing as last time. But Jibrill definitely trying to make a change up to his game plan, and is the first again to go on Astral and try to put the pressure onto Rock mode, but Rock is just hanging back, not throwing out any Doom missiles, really hanging in the air, getting used to the MS, was able to block all of those luckily after just such many multiple dashes, and just doing such a good job, finally does hurt Rock mode's own Astral for Morrigan, and even has a meter in the back to pair. Oh, but gets it stolen from Jibrill, and now Jibrill's on the meter and tries to go in, but unfortunately drops that. Ooh, double Dooms come out at the same time, and it ends up hitting Jibrill more than it does Rock. I mean, Rock still has lower health, but it still makes it look like Rock is on the upper hand. Oh, but just doesn't say that. Rock's getting close.
But he managed to get in Doom while Astral wasn't activated, so Doom took in a minimal amount of damage. And now with Vergil on point, is going to go for the TAC. Rock doesn't manage to get a mix-up off of the TAC break, and that snap-in is going to take out this dog. Is he going to invest X Factor here? I think he might. No, doesn't decide to, just goes into Spiral Sword, summon Morrigan, play that patient game. The patient game is being rewarded because all that pressure leads into the end of Amaterasu and has an incoming mix-up on Morrigan. I'm surprised it took that many hits for Amy to die, but now Morrigan gets activated.
Yeah, but Rock mode not hesitating at all to throw out Salvage Servant to give himself a chance to really at least establish something. Rock mode still has more meter than Jibrill right now, still has X Factor, and now Jibrill has no meter at all, has Astral, which is, of course is deadly, but as long as Rock mode can counter in some way to keep Jibrill busy and not giving him a chance to those airballs, he would survive. And now it's all up to Doom after he gets hit by all these, and he loses almost immediately half life and comes in with only a fourth. Taking this, and gets air thrown. This is definitely going to be a confirm from Jibrill. Yep, Shadow Servant into air throw, into air S, and is able to get it. And Jibrill's coming up back 2-3.
Okay, Jibrill is going to have to stay on this team for the rest of the set, so he's putting his loser's life on it, but we saw that he's incredibly proficient with this team as well. We've seen that he's the first to activate Astral fairly consistently. Rock is much more conservative with when to use the meter, but it seems to have been rewarding Jibrill that he's getting pressure out of these situations, and this time he gets the TAC. Rock had broken so many of those earlier in the set, but this time it looks like it's going to be the end of Morrigan, and he gets a chance to live. No alpha counters in just to keep that pixel of life for alive. And Dr. Doom did not get that hurt by photons either, so that was a great decision by Rock. Testing meter, and then she's already built up enough life that by the time she comes back in, her amount of heater shield build just by being hit is more than the amount it took to save her, so nice work to Rock. Oh, unless she gets shot as an assist. Almost got the dash up to confirm, but Photons is probably going to not catch. Oh, it does catch this, but because of the Astral Edition, but now Doom is stuck up in the air and Astral runs all the way out. Rock has the opportunity to just like avoid the situation for longer. It's using Plasma Beam as a way to just delay and make sure to block that low on falling. Very nice. He's aware of Morrigan's many tricks, but Doom has been beaten down pretty hard and Morrigan's hurt very hard too. Gets the catch on both characters, doesn't need to use X Factor. Because of that, uses it anyways, kills off Morrigan, brings in his own, and sets up Astral to make it so Doom's life is all kinds of bad here. I think that he's going to get chipped out very quickly, and with that, Doom goes down. Let's see if Dark Vergil is going to determine the course of this match, or if Rock Mode is going to continue and close it out. He's able to get the hit
Doom almost tried to. Oh! Was almost able to connect off those hidden Doom missiles, but there just wasn't enough that had gone out. And Jibrill on the verge of taking this match. Rock doesn't block this round trip mix up, and he does it. And Jibrill has to bring his Spellbreaker into the super, just had the meter get it, and now it's tied 3-3. Jibrill just on the verge of making this complete reverse. But Rock is still not giving up. But as you've been noticing, Jibrill has just been airtight on keeping Rock Mode in the corner, just relentless pressure the entire last match. And is trying to go for the same thing this time, even getting a bit more braver in his approach. Not calling Doom missiles and just going for the rapid slash, trying to make hard reads on Rock. But Rock finally needs to get out of the corner and try to make something happen. Has the meter to do so, and is a bit on the lead of health, hopefully, as long as neither assist starts getting hit. But Jibrill being smart as well, throwing Soul Drain fireballs and then dashing through him to give himself a bit of cover. Oh, but just to say that Rock Mode is able to get some connections.
Does not have the confirm for Rock Mode. It had the hit on Vergil and is going to lose his Morrigan to this demon swinging a sword. Just goes for Dimension Slash. It's going to kill off and leave Vergil with not a great incoming mix-up, but that was an interesting trade to occur. Morrigan comes out and gets the throw on Doom, but she doesn't have 2 meters available, so would need to use X Factor if she wanted to confirm. Looks like Rock just taking these air plasma beams to try and get value out of the situation while possible before there's anything too scary. But now, in the Doom mirror, let's see if Jibrill is able... Oh, Cold Start was hitting Morrigan down there. It looks like there needs to be a little bit of caution summoning her. She's very hard to kill off, but it looks like Doom is going to get hit by this. I don't know if Rock has an ideal combo to kill off of the way this started. Goes for the snap instead, and ends up hitting the mix-up, is going to be able to kill Morrigan and build back a lot of that meter to fight Doom with.
Jibbrill's able to block the first mix-up. Able to even connect Super Zone on his own. Is able to CSC into Vergil. Decides to go for Devil Trigger instead. Oh, now the swords are up. Says, you know what? I want the maximum damage, maximum mix-up. X Factors immediately to kill Doom. Oh, but unfortunately drops it, but gets the air throw. And now it's all up to the doggo once more for Rock. He's able to block the round shift. X Factors gets out of the corner.
And slow is going to get activated because we know that Rock loves his slow. Goes for the mix-up, but those missiles catching out multiple times. Keeps the slows on. This time gets the happy birthday, kills off Doom, and this looks like it is going to be the end of Jibrill's tournament run. Rock Mode in losers bracket, final game of the his potential tournament, being clutch with the Dark Dog and sending Jibrill out.
Did you see Rock Mode dodging that last falling hidden missile to get the confirmed final chance? And as you see, BabaGhanoush is on the right, Romora on the left, opening gambit, BabaGhanoush backing up to establish some space, is able to get both for a little bit of damage, set a small tone, almost got the mix of Romora, and Romora decides to back off and says, you know what, fine, let me go back to getting into these annoying angles so much, but BabaGhanoush says, I don't care about that. Oh, and he drops it, unfortunately, because of the 2 characters, and Romora gets a punish, and BabaGhanoush on this corner.
Yeah, it looks like BabaGhanoush is very likely to lose his 0 here, and because Romora got all of his characters hit a little bit, he was able to build a ton of meter out of that situation, so even after this kill, he has 2 3/4 available, and the last bit of Sogenmu for this incoming mix-up. Going to be able to kill off Doom and just have all the resources for locking down Vergil in the scariest mix-up possible. Would you snap here, Senior Ramon?
I probably wouldn't, just because I'm Romora and I can beat everybody. But me personally, I probably would. Actually, not even me either. There's something kind of almost thrilling about fighting the level 3 Vergil. A test of skill, you know, can I really pass this? It's the mini Phoenix in a way. You know, am I gonna block these huge round trips? Am I gonna get the mix? And see, just BabaGhanoush even shows his skill. Says I can block, I can cancel, I can throw, and I can kill. As he decides to use this level 3 to end. Oh wait, no, I totally got mixed up on the side. Remora said I'm taking out this BabaGhanoush. Yeah, no, I was right. Yeah, I just mixed myself up, I suppose.
Oh yeah, it happens. And it's see, that's just how good Zero and Vergil's mix-ups are. When they're on screen, even people who aren't playing the game, the commentators get mixed up by it. So
Yeah.
and the way to always identify BabaGhanoush is one of those X players out there. He doesn't play X the modded character, who is legitimately amazing, but he does play X the outfit, and he's using it to kill off this Zero right now. So we see the ponytailed one go down to death. With the incoming mix-up, he's going to invest. We've seen that BabaGhanoush is really willing to invest having Sogen move on for the incoming mix-up. I think that's been a really interesting and potentially positive decision. Going to get that Sogen, who doesn't want to have to fight Dark Vergil. He's like, my Dark Vergil almost came back. Let's make sure that Romora doesn't have the chance to change that almost into an actually when he tries it. Gets the hit on Vergil, has the meter with Zero, and is going to fight Anchor Doom. We think that Romora has the solo Doom proficiency to take on BabaGhanoush's entire team. And
I
it's just
definitely
blocked
think it's possible.
incoming.
Yeah,
Can't extract it.
Yeah, try to extract the cancel to get a throw, and it just didn't work out for Romora this time around. Try to, you know, say, hey, what you can do, I can do better, and it just did not work out this time. BabaGhanoush able to tie it up 1-1 as we're going the distance to the first of 4 in the set for BabaGhanoush Romora. Oh, BabaGhanoush ready to go, but Romora taking a small breather, Oh, wow, did you see that? It looked like he had chosen character select, but instead it was a rematch. Try to mix up Romora, BabaGhanoush possibly, and try to make him maybe let go of his controller for a sec, thinking this was a control select, but BabaGhanoush is unfazed and is taking the Zero to the corner and absolutely destroying him, but just say that misses and giving Romora the chance to get the air throw back in return. It misses the scoop though and has to go to Scammer to try to trip up BabaGhanoush. Is able to get the air throw, and even this hidden missile was able to almost save BabaGhanoush, but more quick on the confirms, and as he takes his Zero to the corner and hopefully kills him this time. As activates Sugemu, yeah, just needs to do some double damage probably. Oh, BabaGhanoush tries to air throw and is able to roll out, luckily.
Okay,
Nice move
what
on
he's going to do to get around this Zero, has access to meter, and goes for a foot dive. The foot dive is unsuccessful, but because of the timing of rapid slash carrying out Doom, it made sure that Romora couldn't use his own rapid slash assist in order to convert off of the throw effectively. BabaGhanoush throwing out a lot of these foot dives. Oh, and gets the devil trigger for the confirm on Doom. Invest the X Factor. X Factor 2 Vergil with missiles is entirely fine. Dark Vergil with level 3 is not the only way to play the character. This one is also incredibly threatening. Maybe able to just chip out Zero even without the need to hit him. Like, what's better than mixing someone up into death? Having them not even need to ever incorrectly block. They just block and they still lose. The Stinger may connect. It didn't quite. And but the Helmbreaker doesn't have the correct mix-up here, does have access to more buttons, and Missiles is going to give a third chance for going into Dimension Slash here. Baba had hit all of these, but there is a
Wake up
pixel
DP
left.
for Romora. How am I not surprised? And this is able to kill BabaGhanoush's Vergil and give Romora a second chance. He right here got the air throw, just needs to connect. Wash me stream to bring him to the ground, go into a ground bounce. 8, bring him to the forward, hopefully does not miss the super. Mashing for his life and takes that round. Wow. What a comeback from Romora.
Romora willing to, like, thank goodness he didn't pause and quit because he was able to get that clutch finish. But BabaGhanoush hit with like 4 helm breakers in situations where it just wasn't quite enough to get the confirm that he desired, and Romora still had X Factor available, so he couldn't just chip out for such a long time, and Romora clutched it out at the end. We've seen BabaGhanoush's Zero do a lot of work in these games. Let's see if he continues to get the momentum, but looks like this time Romora is getting that normal jump confirm, able to let Zero live. Much worse than killing off Zero, and some missiles are going to come down, but not in a way that actually prevents things. This time BabaGhanoush is able to use that time to lock down Romora, gets the chip in against him, and because Romora was in his own Sogenmu for most of that, he did not build meter for a substantial amount of that chip. That's very unfortunate for him.
BabaGhanoush getting a Sogenmu says, you know, I think it's time to put the pressure onto Romora. Was able to finally get that confirmed. Yep, the Shadow was able to get that falling S. Ooh, Romora tried to go for crouching low, but it was just short. Is the lightning gonna hit? Yep, nice confirm from BabaGhanoush. Even able to utilize the missiles to make sure that it's a tighter confirm. Bring him back to the ground. BabaGhanoush has a meter to finish off his doom. So Genmu's and definitely should get these lightning roots. Oh no, but it missed. Romora getting a second chance, but is caught by the rapid slashes from BabaGhanoush. And look, Zero almost on the verge of death. It's possible to able to get chipped out, but as we all know, oh, never mind. Zero gets hit by the hit of missiles. Even I missed those. Oh, nice sprite. Nice behind the state in front mix from BabaGhanoush. Oh, but Romora hops out. Hops immediately swords, and BabaGhanoush just X Factor is on response. Says, you know what? Let me just keep the speed and keep an advantage to maybe get the slip up on Romora. Romora just going for the helm breakers as BabaGhanoush just jumps at Romora to get that air to ground confirmed. As BabaGhanoush is it 2, right? 2-2, yeah.
Oh, someone donated $5 to the Avengers in order to help with the computer stuff? Hype! I did not see this either, Fetus, but as a reminder, at this 2-2 even match right now, please, it was Zeno? Oh, Zeno, thank you for being hype and investing in the community, whether it be through your mods, through your tutorials, or through your finances. Good stuff.
Zeno's mod videos are really good. just a quick mention on those. Very articulate, precise, simple, easy to follow. Unfortunately, my knowledge just not capable of understanding what they were telling me. But yeah, very quality, just nothing but quality from Zeno always. But speaking of quality,
not quite.
And getting a chance decides to swords DHC into Vergil. Gets damaging Doom, but Doom is able to hop out. Nice super jump from BabaGhanoush to get out of that new. The rapid slash doesn't have to block immediately. Oh, Romora almost gets confirmed. Nice hit on Doom. Oh, nice little buster. Romora X Factor cancels though to get through that hit stun. Says, I don't think so. As he throws around. Oh, try to possibly get him with an air H. Oh, but is able to bring him down with the Houndbreaker and get the confirm to kill this dude for BabaGhanoush. Now it's all up to BabaGhanoush's Zero. Vergil.
One of those very good characters, but unfortunately, oh, he gets the chance to play, and this time his Dimension Slash is going to hit, gets the X Factor off of it, has the confirm available with Devil Trigger, should be able to kill off Vergil, but hasn't been building meter for this, so he's going to need to rely on that round trip working as a mix-up. Gets the throw, Romora pause cancels immediately, and goes back to character select. We see that BabaGhanoush going up 3-2. Is he going to take out Romora again? As he managed to do it last week. Let's see if BabaGhanoush has that lock on Romora now.
Maybe if they chose that sunset stage, they would power them up possibly. Shout out to the mods. I think that probably Romora's just taking a breath, says, you know what, I'm just gonna really quick, just let me shake it off really quick, and then I'm gonna tie this up and take over the round. But BabaGhanoush always opting every match I've noticed been side switching. And ends up just getting this nice confirm off Romora. This is how it starts. Oh, but Romora gets another chance and hops out. And Romora says, I don't think so, it's my turn. And is even able to confirm off that sudden side switch from that weird hit that had occurred, interaction between the two. And just needs to get the Zero. Yep, gets the Buster. Oh, and the DP goes for a dive. Wow, BabaGhanoush. So Genmu, level 3. Wow, just complete chip trying to get Romora just blocking, trying to maybe get a Zero Buster, but BabaGhanoush fires first. And as you all know, a Zero with almost next to no health is the most dangerous. And BabaGhanoush building up this meter. Has 1 meter, is definitely going to be able to kill Doom. Oh, nice extension with the Doom missiles. Gets it started. Oh, but decides to switch it out. Says, you know what, I want to fight Vergil. If I'm going to get this, gets the air throw. Is able to confirm and bring him back to the air, back to the ground. Oh no, the TP. And now Romora getting the chance to get his offense started. Trying to just get a Houndbreaker or something. But BabaGhanoush doing a good job at backing up. Oh, almost got mixed, but was able to be present enough to block. Romora's mixing time, but not the jumping air S from the swords. Oh, but he hops out. And now BabaGhanoush has a hit and was able to confirm off that rapid slash. And this is definitely going to be a dead Vergil. Has 3 meters. Is he going to spin it? Perhaps just the one to swords?
The devil trigger, that way the ground trip is even more enormous for the mix-up, and got the falling H, which was an amazing overhead, but didn't believe that it was going to connect. Just going for these mix-ups, does not have access to a real one, and Romora's solo Doom, he's pretty proficient here. Let's see if Baba survives that incoming mix-up. Use X Factor to change the timing on the look and takes out Romora. It looks like BabaGhanoush is getting the read on Romora. Took him out in Grand Final last tip. You could do this there, but the MOTHMAN is going to be for the people who place top 3, as it normally is within bracket. Oh, and Akuma getting thrown right at the beginning here. Astral is activated. Akuma, because he has low life, even though he has all of these advantages as a character, like some decent additional movement tools, access to teams, etc., he still, if he's eating chip from something like Soul Fist, it is very bad for him. And both Ryu and Akuma are bleeding, but manages to get Deadpool in without losing any life. Looks like we're going to have a confirm off of missiles. Is there an Astral into the drains? And gets a 2H. I'm not sure if that was what was being gone for, but it didn't end up working out as intended. Deadpool is still losing a lot of life. Rock is just putting in all the work with this Morrigan, and this is how it can start, though. Oh no, this is not how it is. How it can start.
Yes, it is. Gets the bolo loop.
Is Psychelic here to say something positive about Zenpool this time? I know that there's a desire for the perfect unscales there, but managed to confirm into killing off Morrigan, and that's what you need to do. Regardless of what you do to do it, you need to confirm into killing Morrigan.
A nice little meaties on Zenpool trying to get his Dr. Doom to stay on the ground. Obviously, Dr. Doom has a better advantage against Ryu, able to get these air mobile angles on Doom and just say that he's even going to get that air throw and definitely going to kill Ryu right now. But Deadpool coming in, able to fight better against Doom, but is going to have to take the mix-up Rock. Whether he decides to THC, yep, just to say, follow my lead. Says, you know what? Deadpool is probably the one I need to worry about the most, so let me just take care of him right now. Goodbye, Wade Wilson. Now to the Akuma, Demon versus God. Oh, and is able to get it. X Factors and still gets hit with the overhead from Rock. Gets mixed up, possibly got hit from the other side. And as Rock takes the first game.
Nice work to Rock Mode in that exchange. Using the X Factor for an extra glimpse is good, but it doesn't actually guarantee that you will get out of the mix-up. This time we have some Ryu on point getting to get started, but it seemed like last game all of Zenpool's characters were bleeding at once. There had just been like tags and DHCs and other ways of just bringing characters in. Let's see if this time Rock manages to just kill off a character. Oh, doesn't manage to kill off, but does manage to take all of that meter and now is up doing the chip damage while simultaneously having stolen all of those resources. Can get Astral activated again. Deadpool is definitely a much more varied character for fighting the types of tools that Morrigan has. But if you get killed by things, it doesn't matter what your tools are, you're just going to lose your life. Is very close to being chipped out, but is getting to throw out a few things and gets out of the corner. Now that Tatsu's done, the Astral is over. The ability to just like snipe a little bit of what Morrigan's doing, but Astral's activated again. We've seen that as soon as Rock has Astral, he just puts in all this work. Patching Doom there.
Nice a lot of damage on Doom. So Morgan's on the cusp, but Rock not giving up, saying, fine, if I'm gonna go out, I'm definitely taking you with me and whoever else I can. Ooh, and get what? Who died? Doom died. Oh,
Doom died, and then
Sentinel had
Ryu
a spoon,
died.
Ryu had died. So he stopped blocking and was losing the character. But Morgan's still on the verge, laying down all his chip, attempts to go for the overhead, just maxing the chip. Oh, but Rockmode gets the double fireball connection before Zenpul, and now it's all up to Akuma yet again. Ooh, nice throwing the sword drains, has to block. Oh no, was not able to X Factor late enough to dodge that mix up from Rockmode. Rockmode just goes into the missile showers to take the second game and end up on set point on this match. Nice job to Rockmode. Zenpul taking a breather, says, you know what, let me point off with Demon first. He's a lot faster, able to get me there closer damage. If I'm gonna die anyways, might as well lead with the best one I got. And Rockmode says, well, thanks, your help, you made the job easier for me. And I guess that didn't work out for Zenpul, so Zenpul was able to switch in Ryu successfully, able to toss out of the corner, and just kind of getting these mix-ups somewhat on Rockmode. When Zenpul is able to, oh no, but that's definitely gonna miss. Oh, decides to get out of the corner. Nice escape from Zenpul. And Rockmode just being patient, throwing these fireballs, getting these air throws, and just trying to get Zenpul to hurt himself. And goes for Astral. This is how it starts.
Set up here. And even when it's just like one set of ping pongs like that, it takes off so much life from your opponent and sets Morrigan up so that another Astral is going to be coming soon. Has access to one more meter. Doesn't immediately invest it. Wants to make sure he's not at an angle where Deadpool could use Happy Trigger to take him out. But now has Soul Fists on the screen, and those are going to chip out so much of Deadpool's life. Manages to tag in Ryu.
And now safe. Ryu attempting to hit both characters. Tries to get Doom again. Nice damage. Doom's now half health. Maybe give Rockwood an idea about using somebody else. Oh, nice fly cancel uncancels to get the air light and get the overhead to Ryu. Now Zenpul, he's going to take the Soldier mix. Dodges both. Is able to get out of the corner. Oh, but gets back into the corner and unfortunately gets hit by those two Soul Fists. And Rock Mode on the verge, getting close. Nice overhead. Tatsu confirm into Rock Mode. This is how it starts. This is definitely a dead Morgan. All the damage with the glass cannon. Akuma gonna try to make a switch. Oh, Demon Flip. Rock Mode being patient. Staying out of the corner. Oh, but Zenpul gets the air throw. Definitely gonna be able to kill with this. Has still a little bit left over level 3. What's Rock gonna do? Waited. X Factor said, I need to keep the speed up. Waiting for that X Factor to run out. Now Rock has the chance. Zenpul still trying to make sure he gets the pressure. Oh, and here it goes. Rock Mode starts with the slow. Try to snipe him out of the air. Nice Demon Flip to keep him out of the air. And the Tatsu almost helping out Rock. Almost helping out Zenpul, but unfortunately it ends up being his undoing as Rock Mode takes the set 3-0. Man, another 3-0.
Nice work to Rock. Sorry to Zenpul that it didn't work out this time. You played amazingly earlier in bracket when you were able to take out Romora 3-0 and beat DeadX Pride.
I couldn't even if I wanted to. I'm already here on my phone, so I'm unfortunately not unable to read the chat at this current time. But I was gonna say I'm all in for Artiztikk just because I'm biased with Strider players, being a Strider player myself. Well, I will say that BabaGhanoush has been doing nothing but a strong showing, and it's definitely going to make it hard for Artiztikk, if anything. But Artiztikk doing a good job. He's able to get that round trip. BabaGhanoush almost gets that hit on Vergil, but the Vergil saves, the Doom Assist saves him. As Artiztikk goes immediately into swords, and now using the last of his meter, dodges the Doom missiles, trying to get something started. But BabaGhanoush says, alright, you have no meter. You don't have Doom missiles, let me see if I can get things going, as he's making this Doom bounce and kills Vergil with all of that damage, and Doom comes in hurting. But, you know, Artiztikk not giving up, saying it's still not over.
And willing to leave that Doom in, has a very solid understanding of how to use Strider as a footsies tool, and he's been getting the chip damage on 0, enough to take out the character. Now has an incoming mix-up. That looks like it was a throw attempt, but did not quite get it, and the power of BabaGhanoush is going to be able to bring in this Vergil. Gets thrown, but hidden missiles is going to prevent Strider from getting the immediate confirm. X Factors for the kill, and with that, BabaGhanoush is going to take out Artiztikk Strider, going up 1-0 in this losers quarters match.
Man, so smart play from BabaGhanoush, recognizing that as he was doing the quarter circle from the air, that the hits had run out and he was able to X-Factor cancel and not risk getting hit a third time. Such smart awareness from BabaGhanoush. And right now, just blocking, trying to get something started on Artiztikk. Artiztikk laying down the damage on that Doom assist, but he was able to fall out. Ooh, got the Vajra, but does not decide to scoop. Ooh, and gets the cross up on Artiztikk and is able to get this confirmed, taking Vergil to the other corner. Uses the extension from his own Vergil assist to make sure that it does connect. Gonna connect with these Doom assists.
And on that, off of that exchange, BabaGhanoush went for the crouch light to confirm, so he was alternating Buster Charge in order to be able to have a more optimal way to have a fast button ready to take on that confirm. Nice work to him not being one of the fraudulent zeros that just like holds L and doesn't ever change it, because Zero's L buttons are incredibly good, and the Snap Plus buttons are even better. It does not want to give Artiztikk the opportunity for his incredibly strong Strider to just turn around the game. Goes for that dive, should be able to kill Strider here. The Strider is incredibly powerful, but he's also incredibly squishy, and Zero gets rid of squishy things incredibly easily. He's a robot. Robots are hard and made of metal, exact opposite of the squishy train. Should be able to get this poke into Doom. Goes for unblockable and ends up hitting it. Doom dies, or Doom is very likely to die here. BabaGhanoush looking like he's gonna go up 2-0 real quick against Artiztikk.
Man, are we on the verge of another 3-0?
There have been a
Alright,
lot of
Artiztikk.
3-0s.
Yeah, perhaps maybe everybody's tired. This week has definitely been something else for myself and a couple others I know. So, you know, maybe it's just one of those nights where we're just the night of 3-0s and just getting this night along. And BabaGhanoush getting this nice zero combo right along. Does not have the meter to get into lightning, but just so I say that, builds it right in time. Gets Sugemu, only has to do one hit at Vergil and has still all this time with Sugemu to get the mix-ups on Artiztikk and is able to get that landing. Freaking Artiztikk, Sugemu runs out. Now BabaGhanoush just has to build another meter. Oh, and he gets it just from the falling S. So Sugemu again. Oh, opposite switch says, I want to take care of this Strider right away. Ooh, nice snap, but unfortunately ends up hitting Dean instead of Zero, giving BabaGhanoush the chance to counter and definitely take care of this Strider. Oh my. Oh my.
And very nice work to BabaGhanoush here. Has been really diligent about snapping Strider, is not just going to let the, because it's so easy to get blown up by a character that is a good dark anchor and then just be like, dang, this character's busted. But BabaGhanoush is trying to reduce the chances that ever happens by hitting those snaps, killing off Strider, killing off Doom, and taking another 3-0. Do you have an alternative hypothesis? Like, I know that, as you're saying,
The costume that makes us play at our best and enjoy this game as much as we love it. But opening this first game, MOTHMAN just hanging in the air, trying to make sure it doesn't get hit anything, throw some bombs. Milky trying to get him out of the sky with some Dante assists, but MOTHMAN just doing a good job, just hanging back. Tries to attempt some falling feats, but Milky was ready and got on the other side as it surface. Decides to switch, hopefully get the mix on Jint. MOTHMAN doing a good job at backdashing Spark. It looks like Milky perhaps waiting to see if MOTHMAN was going to tag out again, but in the meantime, MOTHMAN said, well, since you're watching for that, let me do it this way. And they will get that THC on Spider-Man into Morrigan, and Morrigan has the 5 meters, so at this point, it's just doing a THC just to kill off this character, if anything. Depends how MOTHMAN wants to take this. Might even opt to use a Shadow Blade into a super missile showers. Oh, but it looks kind of like this damage is doing enough and just going to be able to save time and kill his character. But Dante comes in, switches back to MODOK, doing all these medias, hits low, and then gets hit with the Air S for the ground bounce on Dante. And MOTHMAN definitely going to kill this character for sure. Oh, but Milky getting a second chance, hops out. Oh no, is hits again with the falling feats from MOTHMAN. As this MODOK character is just slowly taking out Milky's team 1 by 1. Now what's Doom gonna do? Gets the air dash, but unfortunately Mothman is just ready with those air to ground confirmed and says, you know what, this is only one character, so I definitely couldn't use the meter. X Factors again, wall bounce, throws a little combo into triple hyper combo team and take the first game. Do you think Milky's gonna stay with this big ol' Peter Parker?
I think he will. He has been seeming to hold on to it. KFC or KF Crispy, MODOK being top tier is not a secret. That character is just good. He has some nonsense. But it is true that he's consistently underrated despite how well he has performed in the hands of multiple really good players, whether it be Mothman or Priest or Fruitsy. Like, there are good MODOKs out there. No, Punisher as well. I mean, there's so many good MODOKs at this point, but we are seeing one of them right now, and Mothman has been able to do so much with this character today, especially in situations where it looks like he would be at huge risk coming back from the jaws of defeat. But this time, he's just trying to get the momentum at the beginning. No need to come back from the jaws of defeat. If you could just kill them off the point, get momentum, kill off their point character, have 5 meters available, maybe activate Astral to just like make Dante's life obnoxious because it's likely that the meter will be recovered. But I don't know if he wants to leave in Morrigan or is going to bring back MODOK. Which do you think?
I think definitely gonna bring in MODOK. So far I've been working out the first game. Oh, but also going to Astral says, you know, I have a super, let me just try to steal some Euro meter. I mean, definitely don't want to leave Milky with a lot of meter. Can THC, can switch out, can Devil Trigger. There's a lot of options, especially the more meter you have. And Milky kind of playing patient, waiting to pick a spot, says, alright, oh, nice attempt on just doing a raw S on Morgan. Put it misses. But dude, so far kind of doing good at dodging, but at the same time, Mothman doesn't even have Astral. So just having Astral is able to get this hit on Dante and goes to the THC again. And MODOK, look at all this evidence and information that MODOK's gathering. Says, let me know, let me know, let me know. Oh, and Dante is able to get the air confirm. Oh no! The shield ended up blocking Mothman and was able to save his MODOK, taking out that Dante. And now it's all up to Doom. But just say that Mothman gets the falling H. Oh, what gives Milky another chance? Just throwing up those shields, just making it so difficult for Milky.
I feel like we've said this in a third of the matches we've seen on screen, but this is really hard for Doom. Shields are obnoxious, Psionic Blaster has more durability than everything, bombs hang out and do obnoxious things, MODOK is incredibly mobile, and sometimes he'll just kill you off of a touch like that. Looks like is going to do that triple hyper for the finish again. Very nice work to Mothman, going up 2-0 against Milky in this winner's final set. I think that Milky's gonna stay. Oh, maybe he's not staying on the spider. No, he is just changing outfits. Sometimes you need that like color scheme alteration in order to play right. And if you want to improve some color schemes, the color scheme for Kevin's current computer is broken, and we would like to get Kevin the color scheme for a computer that is fixed and functional. So if you're able to invest in donating, please do so. Jam session here, catching the MODOK, but not able to get any type of confirm off of it. And Mothman, with his running away, has eaten a decent amount of jam sessions, but is up to 3 meters and really has not lost that much of his ability to play, and gets the confirm coming down with the falling S, may be able to kill off Spider-Man. With that TAC is definitely going to kill off Spider-Man.
You see that Dante assist that looked like it had a height limit. It almost,
no, it wasn't the height limit. What happened was the floating bomb ate its hitbox, and when the floating bomb exploded, it negated the rest of Jam Session's duration, so MODOK didn't have to deal with its hitbox anymore.
Okay. I was like, whoa, he was able to get high enough to get away from that? What? I did not know this, but Milky not giving Mothman the time to really think about that as he takes out this Morrigan, goes into super, and is able to get this team right back on track. Now, Mothman has 5 supers, so Dark Phoenix is almost assured of coming. Now, let's see what Mothman decides to do with this MODOK. Oh, gets hit, unfortunately, this time. And Milky's gonna get the confirms. Oh, and misses it, giving Mothman another chance to escape into the air. And once Mothman gets into the air, it becomes really difficult to, bring him back to the floor. But right now, this is not proving a problem for Milky. Gets the nice DPs, attempts to go for a reset, gets it, and kills off his MODOK. Tell him, get out of here. I want to fight G now. Is able to block that first mixer from the assist from Dante. Oh, try to hit both characters for possibly a DP, but so far Mothman has no success, but is able to successfully evade these hits from Peter Parker as she gets a hit of her own on Spider-Man, and Phoenix definitely gonna kill this character. Possibly no, waits and punishes that raw tag for Milky, but at the same time, there's only 30 seconds left as it's winding down. These are long seconds, so it depends, but it looks like maybe Milky is aware of that and it's kind of either trying to hit Phoenix or just stall out, and maybe even do both. Waits for it. Yep, see, has lowest health, only 20 seconds, can totally back out. Tries to go for the Team Hyper to do something else. She's in the air, ultimate, web throw, just to catch her. Oh no, she hops out. Oh, she gets hit by the
Dante was still shooting. I don't think Mothman was aware that was still going on. Dante was still being a homie. This is why Dante, like, he comes over, he plays music, he wins games for you. Dante's just like the best friend for characters, but this time, Mothman's MODOK was able to get out, and when he gets out, he has way more opportunity to start getting some harmonizers going. He's very good at getting out those big shields if he gets any access to analyze cubes, and Spider doesn't really have terribly good ways around the shield while it's active, but especially since MODOK manages to get the confirm with that floating bomb, use the H version, which actually tracks the opponent's character at a pretty decent rate. Doesn't get the confirm that was desired with the Phoenix assist, but his overheads are just so fast. Manages to get the throw on Doom, and this is potentially going to be the end of Doom if he invests resources. I don't think he's going to. Let's see if he has the opportunity to, like, maybe set up a jamming bomb. Goes for the jamming bomb reset, and with a snap with it too. Looks like Spider-Man is on those last pixels, and MODOK has all the meter that is necessary for Phoenix to thrive. Milky getting that confirmed with Dante. MODOK's probably dead. No, he got away.
Oh, and almost got the cross up, and then now was a trade almost in Mothman's favor. Gets the switch. The shield runs out just in time, but Morrigan was already blocking. And Milky just tries to get this offense, says, you know what, it's fine. We both have 5 meters, but I just need to hit you, and that's fine with me. Gets the THC on. Because of the bomb, it messes up his inputs. And Mothman decides to use a meter and use Shadow Serve and says, I think I could build another meter in time. And Milky is forced to X-Factor to save his characters. And just laying down this offense. Nice super, but hit Devil Trigger wants the more movement and punishing on both these characters possibly. Oh, kills MODOK, able to get the confirm on Morgan, and now it's up to Jean, as always, has Dark Phoenix throw in her pocket, gets that first hit, attempted to throw, but Milky was smart enough to break it. Oh, and tries to get that up DP, and was unable to confirm. Milky, being smart and aware, says, no, I'm gonna force you to turn to Dark Phoenix, and we're gonna play the other way. Nice start, is able to hit Dark Phoenix and keep her blocking. This is how it goes. Oh, try to go for a Rainstorm. Oh, but the Doom Missile saved Milky. Milky being so smart with this call on the assist. Wait, tries to get the hit, but goes right into Devil Trigger again. Oh, nice mix up on Phoenix. Pushes her back into the Doom Missiles and uses the Vortex Dante to get that hit and tie it 2-2. Milky setting the tone, says, hey, I'll let you have the first 2, but I'm gonna get the next.
Please chip into the Maturino, and if you want to support Marvel in general, please chip into the donations for Kevin Hawes' computer to replace his previous stream setup, so we will be able to continue to have amazing Marvel action like this. Now that Milky's woken up, oh no, Milky's woken up into getting hit by MODOK. That's what he's woken up into. This may still be a nightmare for him, and goes for the unblockable setup, but Milky just takes the throw instead. And taking the throw does not actually save you here, it only gets Spider-Man killed. Floating bomb is there for the mix-up, but very nice work to Milky not getting caught. Trying to just, like, be aggressive with Dante, using jump medium, hits behind the character. So many of Dante's buttons hit funky places, and went for an interesting snap there, but was not able to get the confirm, and the dry tag to Morrigan. Okay. Phoenix getting a chance to get mixed up here, but she already has 5 meters. The dry tag back into Morrigan is going to leave this in a scary situation for Milky. Let's see if Astral gets activated. Astral does get activated, and it's very hard for a quick hit to lead into a situation where Phoenix will just get killed. So we're going to see what Milky does to try and compensate for that situation. Morrigan getting hit by S and not going for the immediate snap because he didn't have meter. Instead, going for that down TAC, dropping the combo on Morrigan, but getting a follow-up throw for the kill. Okay, do you think that he's going to be able to take on this MODOK and then the powers of Dark Phoenix? Ooh, went for the snap.
Let's deal with it first. Nice air throw confirm off of Milky. Oh, but misses the pickup. Giving MOTHMAN a second chance. Gets the air throw. Hits both characters. Is it gonna get able to get the pickup? No, it misses. Wasn't fast enough or close enough possibly. But gets the second chance off of this hit. Is able to catch his doom. Is he gonna go for THC? Yep, goes up. And MODOK falling with the feet, but Milky's smart enough with the awareness to jump on the other side to dodge those. And it's definitely gonna kill his MODOK. Goes for the THC Infinite again. Says, you know what? Let me just waste time then. We only got 25 seconds, and that's a lot of life. Oh, but he drops it, giving MOTHMAN the chance. Says, yeah, we have 22 seconds, and now we have 20, and in those 20, I'm taking out both characters. Oh, and those were a lot of hits. Now it's just up to Doom. Puts up the shield and the bomb. Dashes.
Used a meter? What? Okay, gets the X Factor confirmed. That was, I'm not sure if that was intentional on Mothman's behalf, but if it wasn't, that was a good salvage. If it was, that was quite a read he made, because in that situation,
Milky was dashing.
5 meters available, and so much fear. But getting the cross-up air dash H with Spider-Man, that's gets the initial snap immediately. We see a lot of that from Mothman. I'm noticing is that he uses like a single crouch light, then waits and looks at the situation instead of just mashing crouch light like a lot of people do. I'm curious if he's looking for something specific with that, or if that's just like maybe just like not getting a read on something, because we've seen that multiple times in the set, and I'm curious what his intentions are behind it. Oh, intentions are getting Milky to wake up into an unblockable and killing Spider-Man for it. Is Morrigan gonna come out? She's just going to be in assist mode, have all the corner pressure with MODOK, and it looks like Milky is not blocking any of it. This is a scary situation. Going to have the meter available to, if he wants to kill this character, invest it. It'll just be 2 bars to take, I think. Yeah, that uses the 2-bar variant in order to kill off Dante, and gets the H into Shadow Blade timing. Doesn't end up dropping. Very nice work to Mothman. And now Dr. Doom against 3 characters that are all very hard for him to deal with. But whenever Dr. Doom does get momentum, he has that incoming mix-up on the next characters, and that is a great situation to be in. What do you think that Milky's going to need to do to come back with Doom against this full team?
Continue what he's doing right now. He's being patient, waiting for his moments, dodging any kind of traps or setups that Mothman is trying to do, especially the analyzing cubes. I noticed the analyzing cubes do last a long time, and Mothman trying to pick his spots to hit Milky on some whiff punishes, gets that super, but that's barely going to do that much. But now possibly Milky having a chance, but MODOK already on the verge, gaining 5 meters again with that Morrigan just hanging back. And this is just kind of giving Mothman the opportunity to get free meter. Is the super gonna? Nope, does not. And Milky's able to get this started. Oh, try to go for a cross-up air H, and it doesn't work out as Mothman takes it over 4-2 over Milky. What a strong showing.
Great work by Mothman, clutching it out, making good decisions all the way through. But Milky is not out of this tournament. He is sitting in losers finals, and he is going to have to fight the winner of our next match, which is Rock Mode versus BabaGhanoush.
Let's let the pressure off first between these 2 characters. Who's holding forward?
Both of them are actually willing to give space here. I do not like giving, or when I see Morrigan backing up, I would prefer to hold forward and make it so she is closer to the corner and I have the ability to reaction buster early on. But it looks like even with that back off at the beginning, BabaGhanoush is getting the initial momentum. hitting Morrigan and is going to take her down potentially. Invest the Sogen move. I highly recommend getting rid of this character, then either snapping dog or killing Doom. Both options are fine. But we've seen that Dark Dog come back so many times tonight that I almost feel like just avoiding the opportunity for Ambi to do something ridiculous should be on BabaGhanoush's priority list.
Yeah, definitely. But BabaGhanoush being patient, not being scared, says, you know what? It's barely the first match. Let me get these hits started and just take it one at a time as he gets this hit confirmed on Dr. Doom and is on the verge of having a fight that said doggo. Oh, and Doom hops out and gets hit again by Doom missiles, but BabaGhanoush is not able to confirm, but has 2 meters and Sogemu, so is definitely keeping Rock Mode in the corner. Rock Mode trying to escape, but doesn't, gets air thrown and snapped. Says, let me face Dog 2 level 2. And Rock Mode goes for the slowdown, says, alright, let me take it slow. Let me bring you around my town, my territory. Trying to get some nice overheads, but as speed returns to normal, Rock Mode getting that air throw and misses the OTG on BabaGhanoush. And BabaGhanoush just being patient, throwing those busters when needed. Rock Mode, of course, reflecting them,
Shooting his
getting
own
Doom
Doom.
for a nice hit.
Doom is
Definitely.
like, why did I protect you, Zero? Why do you do this to me? You see the dog from across the screen trying to blow us up, and yet you have betrayed the nation of Latveria. Is this going to be the day that BabaGhanoush is punished for betraying Latveria? It does look like Ambi gets the hit. I'm not sure if there's an ideal follow-up. That snap was not what BabaGhanoush wanted, but salvaged the situation with the tag afterwards. Zero rebuilding so much life, and Ambi on point against Doom is going to be able to get the confirm from the ice section. Got hit, but still, had the potential throw to confirm. Did not actually do so, but now gets the alternative confirmed.
Oh no!
Looks like we're getting some scrambles right now. Okay, but with those
nice
scrambles,
meaty.
Zero gets to confirm, because when Sogenmu happens, Zero recovers essentially immediately, and looks like Amaterasu is going to die, and it's up to solo Doom with 5 seconds. I think that Baba should just hold back, never interact. Never summon assists, just wait. This is exactly what's needed, and BabaGhanoush takes the first game over Rock Mode, 1-0.
Player 1 wins.
Oh man, and convincingly has both characters still alive, was mainly Zero the entire time. Forcing Rock Mode to do raw attacks, try to get him with the nice lightning across the board, but Rock Mode was able to super jump and get out, but was able to turn it around and get some hits, and some chips are on BabaGhanoush in return. But now they're both back to try and just get the hit on one another as it resets the space between the two. But in response, BabaGhanoush decides to Sogenmu against this Astrovision. It looks like Rock's trying to somehow run away and build some space with these fireballs. But BabaGhanoush just not letting up on Rock. And he's going to hit with OTG, yep, but has to be aware of the Doom misses and has to block. He's going to throw Sogenmu, try to land, yep, gets a Rock tag. Rock is unable to punish because he was in the air, just slightly out of range. But in the meantime, is definitely getting this damage on this Doom so far. And now that Doom is a bit slower when it comes to trying to get across the screen or at least get projectiles on the screen, has given the advantage back to Rock as Rock's getting Astral and throwing even more, able to throw more Soul Drain. Was he able to get some meter off that? No, it had not been a Soul Drain, just a regular Soul Fist. And
she just drained life instead of meter. It's okay. If you drain their life to 0, it is also very good. Draining life and meter is the best, but sometimes you just need that life drain in order to win. And missiles is the life drain that was needed there. Looks like Rock Mode is going to tie this up 1-1 real fast. Just as dominant of a game as BabaGhanoush's first. His point character doing work the entire match. Just showing that both of these players are so proficient with all of their characters. They don't need to, or even in games that can be incredibly stressful, they could just clear it out by solid play for an extended period of time. Nice work to Rock, and this time he's the first one to activate, gets Astral going, throwing out some Soul Fist and catches Zero's tiny body there. But Zero down to like a third life, but no more Astral available for Rock, and getting almost a confirm, but not quite. Gets the buster for that one, though. Morrigan is likely to die and should have an incoming mix-up on Doom. This is... Oh, no! Didn't get lightning! Feint is not a lightning, and because of that, Morrigan's going to die in a way that's even better for BabaGhanoush, because now he doesn't need to invest meter. Oh, maybe not die. This has been too many chances for Rock Mode's Morrigan to live. If you let Rock Mode's Morrigan survive, she's going to Shadow Servant out, throw up a Sphere Flame, and gets the opportunity to get Doom in safely. Amy gets tagged by that Rapid Slash, but it's not for very long, and the Photons are enough to let Doom get out safely. This is looking slightly in BabaGhanoush's favor, but not by a substantial margin. He has access to 2 meters, which is great, but Morrigan assist means that Rock Mode has as much meter as he has time to stall. And that's potentially very good when he has as good movement with Doom as he does, and the ability to potentially take out... I would even invest meter if it looked like it would be an opportunity to get rid of Zero, and looks like there is immediate agreement. No, that is not the thing you do. Okay, he Astral and then X-Factored immediately because it was apparent that Zero was going to kill him for that Astral if it actually worked. But now, X-Factor used by both players, looks like Rock Mode got the better of that. Now there's no more X-Factor available, and there's 1 meter available on Rock's side. This is looking hard for BabaGhanoush.
Definitely. Now it's just a matter of if BabaGhanoush is going to wait, try to build a second meter. Oh, yep. Opt to switch it to Ami, says, let me just use that assist and get the meter instead. Let me slow it down for you, and since he has no X-Factor, oh, never mind, goes to Devil Trigger to connect this, is smart about the confirms from slow mode, but Rock Mode is able to get out, never mind, BabaGhanoush getting the air throw. It's not going to build meter, oh, never mind again, as he's hard tagged to Doom, says, let me kill the dog and build some meter, as we're winding down with only 15 seconds left. Looking so far to be up in BabaGhanoush's favor, as he gets rid of the dog. Now it's up to Doom to take his mix. Air dashes between both characters. Wow, what a move to get out of the side switch. And now it's just a choice of who's going to have the most health. As Rock goes to Astrofid.
Got hit by the Spear Flame. This is going to totally be in Rock's favor. Sorry, BabaGhanoush, but I'm calling it right now. Rock has got this. And Rock takes the game, going up 2-1. With that Sphere Flame connecting, with Astral available, just like the rate of damage that BabaGhanoush would have to do is so fast, and Rock would need to just literally run into everything and have it be reset multiple times, but Rock Too Strong is able to get Astral set up this time too. Let's see if the Astral is going to be able to carry that momentum into victory, or if the really good Buster placement from BabaGhanoush is going to work out. Oh, he got hit out of the Sogenmu startup, so he lost all of his meter and didn't even get to activate his powerful tool. Do you think that BabaGhanoush is going to be able to take this? When neither character has meter, Morrigan needs to be pretty respectful of just like Buster being the durability hog that it is.
Yeah, and I like that BabaGhanoush is definitely not letting the lack of meter scare him. Now, not letting the lack of life scare him, as he almost brings Rock to the corner of Morrigan and finish out. So Genmu tries a raw tag to get something started, but Rock ready for it. Nice soul drain. Doom has no meter left, says, alright, I can throw some of this Astral Soul Fist, get some chip on you, and I have more meter, and you practically have nothing. But BabaGhanoush is trying to go in, get a little something started, as Zero slowly getting health back, and just as I said that, Zero hops on in and appears, as BabaGhanoush is just charging that Buster, but unfortunately does not get the chance to use it as he perishes away. And Doom comes in to try to maybe make something happen, but Rock is just doing such a good job with all this chip from either Doom, Ami, or just the Soul Fist.
But we have seen BabaGhanoush's Dark Vergil make some amazing plays this night. As soon as he has 1 meter available, this is fine for him. Now that he has it, he ended up sacrificing half of his life to just that Astral. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but we will see when he X-Factors, ends up needing to do it now, and Morrigan's jumping light is too fast for Rock Mode, going up 3-1 against BabaGhanoush. Stifling... Baba's had such a powerful run so far. Is he going to be able to make the adjustments necessary to take on Rock, or is Rock going to close this out?
Yeah, and it's pretty funny because both of them have very, very low MS, so you know almost all these are actually reactions instead of predictions. And Rock just doing a good job, just taking advantage of just that extra 5 MS over BabaGhanoush and really using it to his advantage. It's just, as Rock's just chipping out 0, but BabaGhanoush unfazed, goes into his again move, says, fine, let me throw some fireballs and offense of my own. But Rock saying, that's fine with me. I'll just dash around, throw my fireballs, let them protect me, and just see where the match goes. He's able to Astro yet again. BabaGhanoush almost gets that cross-up pick confirmed on Baba, but instead just loses 0. Dude coming in, taking some defense, has to block this mix-up, and is unable. Gets hit with the overhead from Rock, and Morrigan just doing all his damage. Gonna go for TSC, yep, but BabaGhanoush is able to counter it, but Rock able to confirm off that roll forward. And mixed up, this is close to a dead dude, definitely a dead dude off of an air throw. Bringing to the floor, yep, a zoom drop, and Rock mode on the verge of set point. But it was a soldier to just put something in there to leave it lingering, to not give BabaGhanoush any time to do anything else but block. But
Shadow Blade is successful. It's a good counter to when he does that move. It doesn't work ideally in the air, but it does work very solidly if you're on the ground or near the ground because of the way that if he blocks this and doesn't get crossed up, he should kill off Vergil. And with that, Rock Mode is going to move on to Losers Finals against Milky.
yeah, and it looked Miles made an appearance, and it was a very good story, I feel. But getting into this match, let's see what Milk decides to give Rock some space. Rock leading with Dog at first, says, you know what, I'm just gonna hang with the Dog, get the hits as I can, and just build nothing but meter. But Milky not giving the sense, says, fine, you got the Dog out, let me take care of that problem right now. As he takes Amaterasu right into the corner, builds the 2 meters, starts off with $1 million, and definitely probably going to end with the maximum spider. Oh, goes for the crawler
assault, lets him get a follow-up afterwards. Oh, but it was too close to the corner, because when you hit against a body as small as Ambi, you're a little farther forward, so he didn't get to get that webs of spacing. I think that against her, you may need to backdash first, because she's just such a tiny animal. Oh, and he may have gotten over this in time. If you see Astral starting, it's not like Sogenmu, it actually has recovery afterwards, like a reasonable move. Astral isn't a reasonable move, but it pretends in that one aspect that you could actually punish it if you're near her when she's activating. But this time, there's nothing reasonable about it going on at all. Looks like there's going to be Soul Fist coming out. Dante does not come out in time to protect, and ooh, is this going to be some drains as well? Spider-Man dies, Morrigan has access to more Astral, and the incoming with the distributional Astral Soul Drains to put the hurt on Dante. Takes down 3/4 of his life in just a couple Marvel seconds. Both players mashing pretty hard there, but neither of them getting the confirms they desired. Uses the jam session in order to get her. Goes for the X-Factor confirm, but drops it when she is near the ground. Air S hit from exceptionally far away there. Milky doing his best Vergil impression and taking out a character with Air S from very far away. And
Vortex through the super from Milky. Nice predictability that possibly Rock was going to do either a slow or the front super, and said, you know what, let me just occupy the space with my really good move, and it paid off. And now it's just up to this Morrigan level 3, right?
Yeah,
and
I think that Morrigan is advantaged in this situation. If your opponent's already used X Factor, they need to eat all of the chip of X Factor, Morrigan, and Astral. So look, even if Doom blocks most of this, he just took half of his life.
Did it?
And with that, Rock is going to kill off Dr. Doom and seal the first game against Milky.
Very nice patience and awareness from Rock. You're like, all right, I think I got this one. But Milky attempting to get that overhead, but is unfortunately stopped by Amaterasu's traps. But Doom Missile's already making sure to keep Milky at bay, and Milky's trying to just get some way in. Oh, gets the air H, but misses. Milky decides to go for some crouching lights since there was no traps in front of him. Oh, gets a hit, but is unable to confirm. And like I said, those falling buttons, especially if you're underneath Amaterasu, is kind of good. Oh, he's going to go through the super prep. Oh no, it hit just the first, and Rock is able to confirm. Nice
Oh, and
fireball.
just a note, TA Wolf has posted in chat that if you donate for Kevin's PC upgrade, he'll record a personal voice message in Solid Snake's voice for any of these donators. So I'm sure that plenty of people have things they want to hear TA Wolf say in the Solid Snake voice. If you're able to contribute, you will be able to get that. But oh, looks like Rock is able to get in this Doom. Has access to Harmonizer, to build meter, but when he X-Factored, he was still in flight mode. One of the things that is worth remembering for characters in flight mode is that when you X-Factor, you are still in that mode, which means you cannot block. Milky getting the Thunderbolts. Thunderbolt is a ridiculous move, especially in X-Factor. It just like cleans up entire characters very swiftly. Dante getting this hit on Morrigan is going to be able to kill her off with the DHC and the Doom most likely. And because of the reverb shock was just making sure that he had pushed her into the corner in case the DHC was necessary. Ends up being so, and now has Doom with the jam session mix up on the dog. Very nice job surviving by Rock. Do you think that he's going to be able to take on just trips Doom? goes for a little full screen sweep there, doing that Ghost Rider impression. But there's been so many times that Rock has gotten these throws and not quite got the dive sword he needed to confirm, just being a little bit farther away. And because of this one, it looks like Milky is going to kill off his dog, going to tie it up 1-1.
Yeah, and Milky is just testing the MS, burst control, doing nice little air dashes. As we go into this next round, and Rock's still staying with Ami on point. Milky kind of making adjustments to at least block more of the mix-ups from Ami and give himself more opportunities to try to make some way in. Looks like Milky's, instead of trying to go for some air H's overheads, is attempting to at least mix in some web throws, catch Rock whiffing buttons, and they will catch him this time. Get some damage, has 2 supers. Is able to get another web throw into super. Yep, Maximum Spider. And I think this is gonna kill Rock. Yep. Takes care of that dog. Does not need a switch. Has a meter on the verge of building a second one. Attempts to get the switch, but gets the air throw instead on Rock. And as he goes right back into these nice web loops over here. Oh, but he misses the follow up on that dash M, giving Rock another chance. And Rock just hanging back, chucking some fireballs to provide himself some space. For Milky's gonna go for the Maximum Spider, but unfortunately the fireball was just there in the way, and goes for it again, and it misses again, and he X-Factors and unfortunately gets hit, almost losing it. Oh no, the air out from Morrigan is so good, as those that follow with Jason's game dev mentioned from the Bible, how many active frames it has, considering how even faster a move it is as well. Shouts out to that jumping air L from Signal. But
yeah, and along with that, its hitbox is also a sword, so it'll beat things like Vajra, where it's like, oh, this should not beat Vajra by how it looks, but it will because of how it functions. So just a ridiculous button.
I didn't know that. I always wondered why. I was like, how did you just light, medium, heavy my Vajra just like that? I'm like, is it just that good? But yeah.
It's just that good. Morrigan's life is a lot of things where you ask, is it just that good? And then the answer is like, she was blessed in so many ways. Like, people don't get to notice most of them because they only see like a certain fraction of her playstyle, but Rock takes a lot more advantage of the full spectrum of what she can do, and she's going to have Astral available and missiles to fight Doom. This is just like one of the least happy situations to be in, and because of that, he loses the game. Rock goes up 2-1 against Milky, and is staying with the dog on point. We've seen for this entire set, Rock has been willing to go for like, he sees that Milky is trying the new shit, running the Spider-Man, and is willing to just like play with that harmonizer game with dog, play footsies with the character that he's also very skilled with, getting an amazing confirm here, and is able to set up into the Soul Drain. Gets one set of Soul Drains, and then also gets the set up into Chip. Spider-Man is looking to lose his entire life here. Oh no, it doesn't lose his entire life, it loses Dante's life instead. Dante, good job sacrificing yourself for Spider Guy, but it looks like you're going to have to deal with some nonsense here.
A trap in the air, so he can't jump. Has to block low because of Morrigan, and gets overhit twice, but somehow, I was about to say Dante lives, and now Spider-Man coming with half of the health that he had when he left. And yeah, definitely going to get chipped out from both his characters. Try to go for a button to maybe hit Amaterasu out of the cold start, but it didn't work out. And now again, that's his doom, but landed right in underneath Morrigan and crouch. Just made it easy for Akuma to just fall with the button and get that overhead on Doom. And now they're just trying to chase and make something happen, but Akuma just being smart, saying, I have characters, I have X Factor, I don't have meter, but I'm close anyways, it's not going to matter. By the time you actually end up hitting me, I'm probably going to build it. Oh, almost gets that nice air dash punish, but misses a button, so is not able to give Milky another chance. Milky having 1 meter and X Factor still. Oh, trying to make something happen. Morgan falling in that specific direction, but because she's small as well, was able to dodge that first mix-up, but not the second, as Milky definitely kills his character. And now it's up to the dog and Doom. Oh, X Factor's in response to just make sure that after that mix is able to act and get away. But Milky's still being patient. Oh, he gets a hit, but is not able to get the confirm. Rock mode is instead too little with his dive sword. Switches into Doom, but misses the pickup. Giving Milky another chance. Is he gonna go for a spear flame? What's going on here? Oh, decided to slow it down, but Milky's on the verge of dying. Yeah, this definitely after this pickup should be a dead Doom as Rock mode takes the next game on the set. Oh no, it's only 2-1.
I think it's 3-1 after that. Rock
Okay.
taking another game, but just because it's Rock's advantage now does not mean the game is over. We have seen that Milky can be threatening with this character. Look at how good his Blink Dash's back guard chooses when to engage, when to disengage, getting that air throw against Amy, and because of that is going to start some web throw loops. Doesn't have the spacings. Like, this is one of those things where when you learn a character's combos, you need to learn it on Doom and Vergil because they're common, and then you need to learn some alternative stuff to make sure it still works on Amy, make sure it still works on MODOK, make sure it still works on the Spin.
Oh, and almost nice safety on Milky, trying to use Dante's assist to protect him, but because of the slow mode, ended up making him more vulnerable than anything. Oh, and this mix-up might be almost deadly, but not is able to get out of it. Decides the Team Super to get rid of this Doom. Dashes forward to dodge the Doom missile, still gets both characters, and is able to get a follow-up. Brings it back to the floor. Morgan falls out, but Milky is able to get another mix and continue the combo. Definitely going to kill this Morgan, hopefully. X Factor wipe finishes out, but is able to still get the pickup.
There was an anonymous tip for 50. Very nice work. You may not want to be known for your great deeds, but you are one of the people that makes it so Marvel could happen, so thank you to Anonymous. You are being rewarded by seeing Spider-Man put the beat down on this dog real quick. Milky trying to do what he can to stay alive, gets access to $1 million, probably going to need to DHC into Crawler Assault. Oh no, is able to use Max Spider because it'll still kill even at that damage range, but he has a better incoming mix-up to try and kill Doom with. Rock mode has a solo Doom proficiency? Oh no, Rock is gonna be dead here. No, Rock is alive. Rock's Doom is scary. Yeah, nice work from Milky. He saw that he would be punished for his web ball and did the backwards web zip into safety because Spider-Man has cancels from that. He's one of the other characters that was given special canceling special things in the goodness of Ultimate, so nice work knowing how to deal with that. But now, Rock has incoming mix-up with Doom in the corner, uses the Sphere Flame to set it up, and presses some buttons, but they don't quite confirm, uses the X Factor. Milky was pressing buttons that he was real fortunate that foot dive did not connect there. Let's see, Rock moving around pretty fast with his Doom. Let's see if he manages to get out in time. He does not get above the $1 million, and because of this, it looks like, ooh, I think Sphere Flame's gonna tap him. I don't believe that Rock can do the damage fast enough here to kill both of them.
No, gets foot dive instead for his troubles as Milky is able to secure another life in this set. Taking it 2-3 so far, but Rock was still on the verge. As we go into the second match, Milky opting to start walking forward, put that pressure, try to maybe get some momentum started, set a tone. But Rock was staying back. Oh, just to say that, gets thrown by the web throw. This is how it gets starting. Milky's getting confident, is able to self-correct THC into Dante. Brings it back to the ground, says, I'm not attempting this funny business. I have 2 supers, I can definitely kill this dog. $1 million. Yep, connection. Gonna go for the crawler assault.
Yeah, Crawler Assault with that much life left because it'll get the kill. Still has time for a decent enough mix-up. Goes for the web throw, which can either cross up or not, depending on timing. I don't think that one ended up crossing up, but nice job to block Rock on blocking it, but did not block the follow-up with Jam Session. Doesn't matter which character Milky has on point. If he's throwing out a Jam Session, something scary is going to happen. Whether it's his old Magneto, whether it's his Doom, whether it's his Spider-Man, Jam Session's just going to do something scary. Nice job to Rock for blocking such a long time, but you can't block forever, and that time he got thrown, going to lose his Morrigan. Let's see if the solo Doom is able to make this comeback.
Yeah, nice mix-up on conditioning with Milky that's doing. He'll throw jabs to make sure that you're aware, then he'll throw cat crouches, but then he'll mix it up with an air overhead. It's just like, oh man, I thought you were going low. So nice creative mental moves on Milky's part against Rock as he gets his hit into Doom. Definitely probably gonna pop the X Factor after his $1 million, or just go into what we call it. Oh, okay, X Factor after. Maybe Spear Flame.
Oh, goes into the Maximum Spider. Wants to see his boy Spider-Man on that windscreen and ties this up 3-3. Looks like Milky just needed to get started. Rock was putting on pressure for those games, but as soon as Milky got his play going, his momentum in the right order, is Morrigan going to be able to have this start up on fighting Carnage Spider-Man here? I think that's a Carnage Spider-Man. It looks very funky.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure this is a symbiote or a Carnage Spider-Man. I don't think it's zombie Spider-Man. And then for a split second, I'm like,
it's like that he blocked, but then blocking was not the answer. He lost like 4/5 of Spider-Man just because he decided to block. Like most people say, oh, you blocked, you're doing the right thing. But against Morrigan, blocking is not doing the right thing. Blocking is playing into her plan and letting her win. So nice work to Rockmo taking advantage of the situation. Is going to need, is able to block Plasma Beam in time, which is good. Doesn't get the hit there, and because of that, Milky invests the X Factor. Decides this character is enough of a problem and she needs to go down. Morrigan is so fortunate. Even when she has her install on, for some reason she still builds meter. So even though she got taken out there, Rock is going to be that much closer to having to follow my lead, or slows available for that Dark Ami Anchor. We've seen that Dark Ami Anchor come back, so I think Doom's likely to die, but even with a dead Doom here, let's see what the incoming mix-up is going to be, and Doom, Ami is going to still have to eat that incoming mix-up, but a little bit different than anticipated. And this time gets the throw on Spider-Man. He had missed that a few times earlier in the set. Nice work to Rock making the adjustment so that the dive sword connects for the throw. Goes for the cross-up. Very nice block on Milky's behalf, but the instant overhead is not there. He tries to do something, and something was the wrong decision. Rock is putting on this X Factor pressure. X Factor's about to run out though, so now Milky has access to almost 5 meters against.
Oh, you can hit him.
Nice job choosing to not swing there. That was the greed could have been very strong, but Rock being a little bit practical there. Gets the hit on Doom, is going to have a knockdown into potential mix-up. Doesn't go for slow. Instead goes for the dive. Gets a connection with the dive, but looks like we're gonna have to see some Dante and Devil Trigger. Manages to get slow high up in the air. Rainstorm. Oh, doesn't even go for Rainstorm. Just like stalls out the time. Makes sure to get past the rest of the slow. Oh, there was a chance that was going to get hit there. But looks like Amaterasu putting in some work. Getting the Cold Star out, but looks like Milky just wants to regain some life through Devil Trigger. Is Rock going to be able to take enough damage? That's the way to start taking it, but looks like this is pretty scary. Rock's going to need to get a hit on Doom, and Milky, despite this going in, summoning assists in the situation that it is possible for Rock to win this game, is going to have elements hit, but is this going to be the end? And Rock Mode does it!
Getting the timeout over Milky.
Rock Mode takes it. This is why you don't go in and summon assist.
Mothman as we get into the grand finals.
You just used that segue drop in order to be a reset with an even better segue. Nice work, Senor Ramon. Let's see if these players are going to be able to hold on to as good of a situation. Looks like Rock Mode activating that Astral, trying to just like make sure that Mothman does not get to start running away in the first place, because he does not want to need to deal with additional harmonizers causing nonsense. But for Rock, it's much more risky to summon Harmonizer from Super Jump Height here than it would for a lot of matchups, because if Cold Star is summoned against him and it ends up working, Morrigan's just able to react with a Soul Drain and take out the character. Oh no, I guess that Ami had not been available as an assist because that was the Soul Drain setup, but instead Rock still manages to kill off the MODOK, and Mothman's Morrigan coming in. This character does a lot of work, but she has to work against Morrigan with support, and Morrigan having access to missiles and Cold Star is much stronger than Morrigan on her own. Throwing out some Soul Drains, but I feel the longer this goes, it actually works out better for Rock, as long as he's not getting taken out by it. But very nice work with the solo Morrigan, putting in all that work, taking on most of Morrigan's life and now half of Ami's as well. It doesn't end up having the fly for the follow there, but we are seeing just like very good decision making from Mothman. He doesn't need to have access to full potency of Morrigan plus assist in order to do damage, and the dry tag was fast enough to let him get the punish on that move. Now Ami's going to go down. Ami dies, and Morrigan comes back in to get the abusive matchup on Dr. Doom. Gets the hit.
Nice follow H from Mothman, as he's definitely going to take down soon. Yep, goes up. Oh, double THC to mix up Rock Mode. I'm just going to go for this nice little kill him a character on the verge of 30 mortal seconds. I mean, Rock still has 5 meters, but wow, this has been just nothing but impressive from Mothman on this Morrigan solo. Morrigan just by herself, and with the risk of throwing out Jean, getting completely rocked by any stray kind of hit, as it just comes down to Rock Mode's Morrigan in this first match. Gets that first hit, gets the game started, says, I want to fight it right away. Mothman tries to, almost gets hit, but instead takes out Rock Mode's Morrigan, taking that first game.
Going up 1-0, immediately flying to the skies with MODOK, wants to establish some distance, wants to minimize interaction and get those harmonizers where possible, make sure he's not in a range where they could get caught by like Cold Star and the drain shenanigans. Being very cautious with them, actually. Nice work to Mothman and not overcommitting to things. Manages to get the Soul Drain on Morrigan even as an assist. Very nice work by Rock, and gets the snap. But Mothman's evasion with Phoenix has been too solid at getting out, leaving her on point in order to summon some Astral, or some Harmonizer. But MODOK's back in now, Phoenix back onto the anchor and has the opportunity to test those resources back up to 4 meters already. This is a scary, looks like Rock's going to need to do something about this, even though he has this Morrigan on deck. It looks like MODOK's going to go down, but 5 meters is available. You think he's going to have some tech to combo into some Soul Drains? Looks like he won't be able to get the chance to find out. Oh, may get the chance. Because Rock is one of the players who has consistent access with both of his assists into going into Soul Drain setups. And here, it looks like he's making the decision to just like do Harmonizer himself, have access to just like running away, wasting time, not overly engaging. Getting access to meter, is going to be able to kill off Morrigan, and has, instead of coming in with 0 bars to fight Phoenix, has 1.5. Slow being active is a big deal. Is there a way to go? Oh, went for the TAC. I'm not sure which one it was, but it was broken effectively. Let's see what Mothman does with his solo team. Oh, saw that 1 pixel was all that was left and decided to stop hitting her. She's just beating on Dr. Doom. But Ami letting it happen.
Oh, just giving a chance. Both X Factor in response to one another. Rockmo starting off with slow. Tries to super. Is the trap gonna defense? No. He's not in the air. Oh, blocked that overhead and almost hit from that wall bounce, but not this time. As he just kills the Doom. Amaterasu coming in. No slow. Oh, it gets hit by the mixed wall bounce. Dead dog. Now just up to Morrigan. Has multiple traps. Has teleported, but the chip is just absolutely relentless on this Morrigan's health. As Mothman is on the verge of tournament points. And again, just stays up in the air. I like what Rock was doing in the first match where he was just completely on MODOK, just giving MODOK no space to breathe. And I guess he remembered it this time as well, as doing the same thing again, but giving the chance again to Mothman. And Mothman now having all that knowledge is able to create just these deadly shields and bombs, and now starting to press on against Rock, trying to seal up this game. Ooh, and Rock goes into Astrovision and is able to get a couple of good straight hits on MODOK. Yeah.
Along with getting the combination, was able to get a drain out that I believe hit Morrigan while the primary Solstice were juggling MODOK. And MODOK's life is at risk. What's he going to do? Is he going to take these missile summons? He's getting the pixels needed. Ooh, gonna get shot here. But Morrigan dry tags in. I think that making sure to not get hit by drains needs to be Mothman's priority, because when Rock gets a confirmed here near ground height, he's very well versed at like converting either through the Amaterasu assist or through other mechanisms to get those drains in. And looks like Mothman's doing a very good job of surviving, but needs to deal with an incredibly health advantage team. All the meter is on Mothman's side, but all of the health is on Rock's.
Yeah, Mothman's doing a good job at just kind of hanging at the angle where the Soul Fist is not going to hit her. But yeah, as you said, just has this huge life deficit over Rock mode. And switches over to Phoenix, says, you know what, fine, I'm going to attack with Phoenix, try to get some hits. If it goes to Dark, then I can switch and I can at least start building meter and hitting back. And was able to get a free character off of Morrigan. Every time Jint kills somebody, that's a free character on her because she has 2 lives. Oh, it tries to go for an air throw or maybe just an air H on the Doom and gets hit. Oh, and Rockmo trying to do a mix, some kind of air dash mix up on Mothman, but Mothman says no thank you and just ups to raw tag instead. This Morrigan just laying down. Says, you know, I guess it didn't really work out so much for Jint. Let me switch back into what I usually knew, especially as time is slowly winding down. You know, wants to make sure that Mothman has the most health, but Rock just kind of hanging back, reflecting these Soul Fists. Almost catches Mothman as time is slowly winding down, just a little over 11 seconds. Oh, and Mothman gets the hit. This is how it's gonna start.
Here.
Yeah, I definitely would have time to.
Oh, I would not level 3
maximum.
There's the chance that this goes terribly wrong. Okay, there's a chance it goes right. Let's see if ends
Has
up
a follow-up?
using Shadow Servant, and because of that, there's even more time before. This is fine. This is going to be the end of. Oh no!
Luckily
this is the end.
didn't get hit.
Rock mode gets taken down, and Mothman takes grand finals 3-2-0. Mothman is your new champion of Wednesday night fights. Everyone who appreciates seeing things like earlier, he had the clutchest MODOK comeback of this.